I have a filter which is, but will it make me £1 million? So actually you need to have good, broad solutions on which you can continue to sustain and grow your business based on successful products. And I would love your viewers to write in and just give me some other applications that might challenge me to come up with a challenge
laid down. And trust me, our viewers will accept that challenge. So do email in. Now, I've got to point out that on our website we've got a picture. Now, I apologise, it's wrong. It's not the right picture to what you were getting. So what you're seeing here with the washi tape is what Mike was just sharing with you. That will be the compartment drawer that you're getting, because obviously the picture that we are showing here, that does not, that won't reflect the washi. So there you go. That's the one you have. You've got the 3 columns, perfect for housing your washi. I can only apologise. Sometimes these happen with pictures. It was just misfiled there. Right now, Mike, we've got 5 minutes, so I'm going to talk about the small organiser pack. This is a very useful bit.
Yeah, exactly. It is, yes. And don't forget, it goes inside the 5 litre box, 5 litre XL.
Perfect. And everything, that's it. Everything's designed to work together. So this will then be a compartment you can put into another box, so the 5 litre box. So within this, you've got 6 of the smaller containers, and then you're going to get 3 of the larger containers. I do like the fact that they are colour coordinated as well. So let's think about this, being colour coordinated. So you've got within here, this is your 0.2, and then there's your 0.3 litre within there. But think about, with that colour coordination, you'll know that blue could be for certain die cuts. You could put flowers in here. Good size for, we talked about ATCs if you wanted. You can have maybe some embossing powders in there if you wanted. They are food safe. So if you wanted to use these for your cake decorations, you could as well. So putting in sprinkles, toppings, spices, all those elements in there. For £10.99, your price, £569,890, your item number. Mike, we've got about 4 minutes left. We're going to talk about this rainbow tower because it's been immensely busy.
Yeah,
a third of the stock's gone.
A third of the stock, that's amazing there. So thank you for everyone who's purchased it, and also thank you for the people who are going to go on ahead and actually buy it there. So the whole concept of this one, it was designed especially for the 12 by 12 inch scrapbooking paper, but it won't look out of place in all the other rooms there.
No.
It is great for folding T-shirts in, for garment storage. I actually put my ties in it with a divider tray, so they are divider trays.
So you can add divider trays in there, yeah?
Yes, and actually it was amazing. I got an email from a guy in America, and he was basically writing an article on Lego storage. Where do you store your Lego pieces? And then he'd been told by the community that actually they use it for Lego storage.
Got to say, other building blocks are available.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yes, you can tell I'm not professional and experienced.
No, of course you are.
This.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for.
However, by getting an organiser, separating it into it, and then the guy published the article. He was an amazing guy in what he did. He was a published author and also a very, very clever guy there.
Nice. Well, when you consider, now, first thing, please use the code LAUNCH5 because we're over the £25 mark. It goes down to £51.90 in there. Thinking about that 8 drawers of storage, 9 litres in each. So fabrics, we can house our metre bolts, our half meters, our fat quarters, our jelly rolls, our charm packs, and maybe use 2 or 3 for, we'll say 2 for your fabrics, 1 for your patterns. You could even put a full quilt, if you like a quilt kit, if everything's chopped up. Say something from, we do great quilt kits here, so pattern marked, totally patched, putting something in there. So that's one way we can use the drawers. Then for all your dies, we can have another drawer easily consumed by a die. Then for your stencils, for your stamps, for your mediums. But having that colour coordination, you know that blue is for your stencils, or yellow could be for your dies. Orange could be, whoa, that's a good point. What about sticking colours to brands like pink could be heartfelt, blue could be John Next Door, or clarity. You know, you've got that colour coordination there. But it's very well designed. I like the fact that it's on the wheels too, so we can move it around. Mike, give it a bit of a twirl.
There we are, a twirl there as it goes through, so that's what we've got.
Yeah.
And don't forget for homeschooling as well, very popular for homeschooling, very, very popular for school storage as well.
We're all guilty of having that one drawer and it's kind of thrown into it. That magic drawer, when you're looking for something, it's in that drawer. Here you've got 8 of them. It's phenomenal for crafting. That's why Mike is here at the craft store. But if you wanted to move this into any room, kitchen, it would be fantastic.
Exactly.
Office, we can suddenly, if you've got somebody, do you know someone in your life that's got a really untidy office? Suddenly we can organise it. What about a garage? Do you know somebody, or it could be yourself, got a really untidy garage? We can organise it. We can put it in the greenhouse. So now all our little tools and elements and seed packets, it's organised. Shed.
What about sheds? Yeah. What about children's bedrooms?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible, if any of the crafters have got children who've got untidy bedrooms, and probably
I'm sure there are
not.
a few out there.
But just in case there's one or two, a great application for tidying it all up there.
Perfect.
And really what happens by putting in a children's room is giving the children the gift of organisation.
Yeah, it
So
is
that-
a gift. Mike, time's beaten us, I'm afraid. But there is good news. We're on together again at 9 p.m.
Oh, 9 p.m, right. I
Okay.
look forward to that.
Me
so
too.
that's great.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much for it's been great working with you.
Well,
Clever
you too.
guy, and thank you very much, Alan.
I appreciate it. First time being called clever. Mike, so glad you're here at the craft store. Look forward to working with you again at 9 p.m.
Exactly.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you for your company. Plenty more coming up. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. Diamond Dots, the one-day special up next, and it's going to be awesome. After that, we got Sunday Savers, and then Diamond Dots will return for another look at our awesome one-day special.
Tune in and purchase this weekend and you will receive £5 off any order of £25 or more using the voucher code LAUNCH5. And you can do this as many times as you like. Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you.
Hi, I'm Jean, and together with my partner Malcolm, we run a small business in the northeast of England called Crafty Individuals. Personally, my background is in art and design and crafting, and most of the designs have been created by myself. So do pull up a pew and join us on the shows. We can't wait to see you there.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specializing in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. Mark and I work hard designing the kits and developing innovative tools to make all of these traditional crafts more accessible to the modern user. I'm looking forward to being able to take time and demonstrate some of these techniques and share new ideas. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows.
What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on Flexi-pay in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your Flexi-pay payments. So you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly Flexi-pay payments, offering you extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with the craft store easier.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to The Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
You know, some days you don't feel like you're working, and here I'm just having such a nice Sunday or Easter Sunday, and happy Easter to everyone at home, by the way. I'm having a really nice time here at the craft store. It's going to get a lot better because diamond dots, I'm a huge fan of diamond dots. I enjoy diamond dots myself, and I'm not alone because I'm joined by the wonderful Angela as well. Hello. Angela, you were very generous. Last time we worked together, we had this beautiful kit, and you opened it.
Yeah.
And then you said to me, well, look, would you like to take it home because I like the kit? Yeah. So I took it home, and my wife, because I was saying to you that I enjoy diamond dots, and my wife and I were working on it together. And it was a really nice thing to do. Do you know, sometimes it's just nice to turn off the TV. So we turned off the TV, and we were chatting, and it does, as you're doing it, it's very sociable as well.
Yeah.
And we were working on it together. Then the baby came.
Oh.
So it went in a box. And we haven't got it out yet, but we are planning on finishing
it. Hey, look, baby comes first
well,
every time.
At the moment now, all we seem to do is look after this little person. But I'm a huge fan of diamond dots. We're going to talk about the one-day special. So we are launching the one-day special. There are so many goodies on the show today. What I would say, if you're a fan of diamond dots, go onto the website because we've got some great savings. I've got to talk about the quality of diamond dots, and I know that you were the originators of the concept.
Yeah.
There have been imitators, and the only reason I say this is with diamond dots, the amount of facets, you see the difference. If you look here, how all those facets capture the light. And were you telling me like 13
It can be anything between 9 and 13 facets. Depends on the kit and how much sparkle we want in each area. So, yeah.
So you guys know what you're doing when it comes to this, and what a beautiful image to work with. So would you like to take this little fella home? He is hypoallergenic. You don't have to worry about any allergies here. I mean, absolutely adorable.
He's gorgeous, isn't he? Yeah.
We had to, I'll be honest with you, Angela, we had to actually get security in to drag our producer, Katie, out without kidding. She loved this so much. She was gunning for it because she actually thought it was adorable. Now, this is another thing you do well. And again, I've been fortunate enough to work with you on a few occasions.
A few times now, yeah.
So you're saying, like, sometimes it will be edge to edge, but other times you appreciate that with the design, what you want to do is have a beautiful printed background, and then your main focal point will be your
focus on the image that we've created, yes. So the background, you can't just have it blank.
No.
You've got to have something there, but with something like this, you don't need dots all over, because that image now, that little puppy just pops out, doesn't he?
He really is lovely. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this up because I want you to appreciate the amount of sparkle that you're getting from those facets in this little pup. He's so cute. So there we go. That is, and this is just one aspect because it is a bundle here. Just for that, for $23.98, you are absolutely winning. I've got to say, it doesn't come framed, so you will need to frame it yourself, but that's fine because then you get to decide the kind of frame that will best suit your home and where you're going to be positioning this. So we've got our little, what's that, Labrador? Maybe lab?
He looks like a little Labrador, doesn't he?
Say Labrador. I mean, it could be any poochie. But we're also getting an accessory pack with this as well, Angela. So tell us about the accessory pack.
Yeah, a thing that I particularly like a lot is, like we were saying earlier, get families to work together. So we've included with this kit an accessory pack. So you've got 2 more trays, 2 more waxes, 2 more styluses. So you can work together on it. So if somebody works one corner, maybe you've got son, daughter working the other corner. We want it to be a family craft. So we thought, let's put a little bit together for our one-day special, something cute and cuddly, and then give you accessory packs so that you can all join in and play together.
That's a nice thing to do. And just going back to the price, $23.98. You're getting your accessory pack. You're getting this beautiful image. That is the one-day special. 354578, your item number. Right, now, we have got... I'm sold. Just on the name alone, I am sold. Hug a Pug. Take a look at this. There's a Hug a Pug. So another brand new today. Who can you imagine would want this in their home? I mean, it could be yourself. We all know that friend who, like, yes, 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 they need a Hug a Pug in their life. I mean, the humour in this, Angie, is incredible.
It's so cute. I've got a little design team going now, and I know one of my girls, Martha McIntosh, would love it. She's got a little pug, and I'm pretty sure she's going to go for something like that.
I really do love that. I think very, very cute. It's fun, it's quirky, it's playful, and you can imagine it in so many different rooms in the home.
Yeah, definitely. And again, it's one of those, a little bit of printing on the background, nothing excessive, so that the focal is on that little pug.
Well, I will pick that up because I just want to make sure that you can really appreciate the amount of dazzle that you get with diamond dots. I mean, it just absolutely sparkles. Hug a Pug is going to be an absolute star. I don't know. And for $26.99, to remind you, do not get the frame, but you just use whichever frame you like, and they're very easy to frame.
Yes, you can do it yourself, or there's plenty of places that will do just a border frame. You don't want any glass in front of it, so there's plenty of places you can get them done.
Brilliant. $26.99 is your price there. 065087 your item number. Now we're going to show you. This is what you're getting with your Hug a Pug. Just so quirky. I don't know how Diamond Dots do it. Every time they bring something such originality. Your item number, if you do want your very own Hug a Pug, it's 065087. This is amazing too. A flower shower. Once again, I'm going to pick this up. I know we've got the easel here, so I apologise to the team, but I really want to give it that crafty wiggle. Tell us a little bit about this, Angie.
So, lots of babies arriving just recently.
Yes.
Lovely one to go in a nursery or something like that.
Is nice
Very
for a
cute,
nursery.
but cheerful. You know, it's always going to put a smile on a child's face, something like that, isn't it?
Oh, I say that would be fantastic for a nursery or just any room. If you want something that's quite fun, playful, but an absolute joy to make as well. I love the detailing around here with the diamond dots. You've got your main focal image and the actual elephant. Now, something to point out with the elephant, if trunks are up, that's good luck. They're a happy elephant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you want that in a design, you want the trunk to be up. But beautiful. I love the floral aspect with this as well. So there is the flower shower. But I mean, Angela, the $16.99.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's
Absolutely
incredible.
Brilliant.
So what I would say to you is, just as an access point, if you're thinking about giving diamond dots a go, and we're going to see it in demonstration in a few minutes, and it's so easy to do, but I'm speaking from experience here, it is incredibly cathartic because there's a mindfulness to it. As you're doing it, you can kind of just relax and enjoy it. You're not stressed. You're not having to worry. It's not like sometimes you cross-stitch thinking, where am I here? You're just following the pattern on it, so it's incredibly enjoyable to do, and once you are finished, then you get to display it and enjoy seeing your work of art.
And something like that, when I was saying it's nice for a nursery, but if you're a seasoned diamond dotter, you've got lots of spare beads in your stash, just take away the pink and add blue. So it doesn't matter then you've got it's suitable for a boy
you
or a
always get
girl.
more
You've
left.
always got plenty of dots left. So I'll show you a few ideas later of what you can do with them.
Brilliant. $16.99. It is a new today. If you do want to go for your flower shower, 852-802, your item number. Now, we did discuss the website a bit earlier on. So if you do want to get ahead on the web, let's have a look at all. OK, so that's the one I have. Just showing you there, the Diamond Dots Face Art Kit, Facet Art Kit, Face Art Kit, extra large. That's the one I have. There's $66.49 that you kindly gave it. The fantastic lady sitting next to a dragon.
Beautiful, isn't
What's
it?
the name of that? 'Cause
Dragon Princess.
It is Dragon Princess. All right, I doused myself for a minute. But the Dragon Princess is the one that I'm working on, or I started working on with my wife. And when we finish it, I promised I will post a picture.
Oh, yes,
so I'm going to be doing that.
please do.
But it's phenomenal. It really is such a nice kit. So there we go. That's just one I'm working on. But there's lots to discover, and there's some really good savings as well. So do have a look and try and find the right kit for yourself. There's the Winter Wonderland done. You can get that done before Christmas if you want. If you're a cat lover, if we go back, I did see, look, the pussycats. So we've got some great animals in there as well. And look at the saving there for that. Oh, that. Now, I've seen that one. I think last show we were on together, we had that one.
Yeah, it's here, I think, somewhere.
Yeah, and we might actually have it.
I
Have we
think
got
it's
it here?
yes.
Yeah. We will show it, but $16.99, that's going to be one of my top picks. Oh, and this one we did together as well.
That's
the
right,
Black
yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, that's the Midnight. That was the very first one I ever did, going back about 6 years ago.
Really?
And this is where it's led me.
And 5-star reviews. I mean, $14.99 for that. It looks like Tipsy. My parents,
He's
when I was younger, we had a
gorgeous.
cat, black
Yeah.
cat, just like that. Okay, so lots to discover on the website. Do have a little look. We've got another work of art for you. Oh, no, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go demonstration.
Shall we have a look at the
I was
one-day
confused
special?
because I was looking, thinking we've seen these two. Let's look at the one-day special. Andy.
Okay, so yeah, it's just nice that, I mean, lots of you now know Diamond Dots and know how it works, but obviously for the new viewers, they need to have a look to see what they get in their kit. So for the one-day special, with all our kits, you get everything you need. You don't need anything extra at all. So the first thing, obviously, will be your picture, your canvas, all nicely packaged in the boxes. So if you're going to post them to anybody, you've got nice boxes there that they come in as well. Now, when you first get your canvas, you'll also have a lot of instructions in there as well. So when you first get your canvas, to make it lie flat, what I would do is just roll it in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little bit noisy.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then just smooth it out. Now, the most important piece on the canvas is this little piece of film here.
Yeah.
Never ever take that completely off. You just take that off a little bit at a time, the area that you're dotting, because you don't want to get the adhesive with sticky off your hand or dust from the air. Because
That's such an important point.
Yes, it
and I know
is.
it's
It's one of the main
Because
points.
we've had viewers tell us they've got Diamond Dots, or especially the team here. I remember we had a floor manager who said, shall I just take off things? We're like, no, keep it. Because as Angie is saying, what you do is you reveal a bit, work on it, put it back, and then you're not contaminating any of the adhesive.
Exactly. So like we said, we don't take this off straight away. This is because the picture is printed onto the canvas. Then we print the picture again with the adhesive. So you've got no edges where you've got glue seeping out, you've got no sticky fingers because you're having to get glue to glue your dots on with. It's all pre-glued, ready for you to start.
It's an incredible process. Think about it. Printing the picture, then printing the picture with the adhesive.
It took a very long time for them to get the concept right. It's a water-based glue, so there's nothing in there that can hurt anybody. It took a long time, but that glue is going nowhere. Once you've put a dot on, give it 24 hours,
it's done.
It's done. But as long as you keep it covered, you can put it away, bring it out 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months later. If the cover's on it, it will still be sticky for you to continue.
What I like with the cover too, and what I tend to do when I'm working on it, when you put the dots on, just for peace of mind really as I'm working along, I'll put the film back over and give it kind of like a burnish.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, perfect. So also in your kit, you will get a little pot of wax, and I'll show you what we're going to do with that just now. You'll get a tool with a soft grip on there as well, and you'll get your tray to put your dots in. Now remember, with the one-day special, this will be in your kit, but you'll get 2 more of everything as well. So altogether, you're actually getting 3 with your one-day special.
Fantastic,
so that's going to be really good. So if you look on my chart, on my canvas, you'll see there's a chart. Now every colour in the picture has a different symbol, just like painting by numbers does. There's a different symbol to match the colour. Okay, so All your colours, I'll just put that to one side. All your colours are here. They're all pre-packed, ready for you, all labelled. Okay, so they are all labelled, ready for you to go.
Lovely.
Okay, just a little tip as well. Always keep these packets safe. If ever you do drop a load of beads on the floor and you haven't got enough to finish your kit with, give me a message on my Facebook page. I'll tell you where it is later on. Just give me the 4-digit number.
So all you need is that 4-digit number.
Very important, the 4-digit number. I will be able to replace them for you free of charge.
That's very nice.
If I've got them in my stash.
Yeah.
If I haven't, you can go to support@diamonddotsnow.com.
Brilliant.
And we'll sort you out that way. So we've got two levels of support now for you.
My experience with diamond dots is you always have far more dots than you need.
You do.
But it goes to show me customer service, the kind of customer service that you get with diamond dots. If you, for whatever reason, it could happen, maybe a packet goes missing, someone else tidies up, it gets lost, then if you do get in touch with Angela, as long as you just need the 4-digit code on the packaging, Angela will help you out. And if she can't, in the small eventuality that she can't, you'll find a way
I'll give them the information where we can get it sorted out for you. Now, just before I start, this little pot of wax here will always have a little cover on it. Make sure you take that off. I've had a lot of people phone me up and say, I can't get the wax out, it's not working. Take the cover off first. Okay. But it's all in the instructions anyway. Okay. So, how does it work? So, like I said, each colour is represented by a symbol. So, if we look here, these little black triangles that are here, okay, you'll find it on your chart. Now, you've got a chart on the top and you've got a chart on the bottom, so if you need to turn your chart or your picture around to use it. So there's the symbol, the little black triangle, and it tells me the packet of beads I need is labelled A03. Okay, so all these beads are here ready for you, all labelled, so I'm going to get A03, which is that packet there.
Lovely. Just while we're cutting that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Green-Eyed Beauty. This is stunning. So any regular viewers to a craft store will know I love cats and dogs. I love cats. And having a look here, and this is edge-to-edge detail. Absolutely incredible. There's your Blue-Eyed Beauty. We do not, and I'm giving you a warning here, we do not have a lot of stock of this one. That's showing here, we're already busy. It captures something special. I think with cats, their eyes are so magical, and that is a cat. It's fixated on something. Probably a little packet of treats that it's heard you rustle, or maybe it smelled the catnip. But I'll tell you what I'll do, I'm going to pick this up. Is that all right, team? If I just pick this up? Because then, when you see this, now imagine that on the wall. Do you love cats? Do you know somebody who loves cats? Could you imagine this? But this, to me, is the best example of why I say diamond dots are so good. The amount of facets, I kind of equate it to jewellery. With a ring, and I used to work on a channel where we did sell jewellery, so I know a little bit about it. But with the actual ring, they call it facets. That's what you're looking for, the cuts. And that's where you get the light sort of sparkling, glamoring. And with the diamond dots, they are so faceted. Just remind us again, Angela, you're saying 13 to 18, was it?
No, between 9 and 13.
Sorry, 9 and 13.
That's all right.
There you go. 9 and 13 facets you can get. And that's why it's so magical. What a beautiful piece. I just can't get over the price, $16.99. If you were to have, if you've got £25 or more in your baskets, and maybe you've gone for the one-day special Green-Eyed Beauty, use the code LAUNCH5 and get a further £5 off. Wow. This is busy. We do not have a huge amount of stock, so I'm just putting that out there. Love it.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's one of those that is, it's all diamond dots. The whole canvas is covered in diamond dots on that one, it is, yeah. So where were we? So I've popped some of those beads into the tray that comes with the kit. Now, if you give that tray a little wiggle,
right.
It's a simple concept. There's little channels, and it will turn the beads dome side up, ready for you to pick up. So it's such a simple little idea, but it works. It works. Yeah. Now, normally I will work from top to bottom like this, but I'll put it to the side so that you can see. Now, with your stylus, all you do is you twist it into this wax just once. Okay. That will pick the beads up without putting any sticky residue onto the facets, because we don't want to tarnish those facets. Okay. And then all you do is you touch the bead, so that's been picked up, and then you touch the symbol. That's it.
And even if, and what I found when I was working on it, if you're just slightly off, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and
Yeah.
it bugs me, if you're slightly off, there is a tiny bit of wiggle room where you can kind of still push them along. Or failing that, you can
Definitely.
even take it off again if you
Yeah,
want
you
to.
can. So, for instance, I've put that slightly on the wrong place. It needs to slide over. You've got plenty of time. Just do it gently
Yeah,
and just push it across slowly.
perfect.
If for any reason you pick a dot up and you drop it in totally the wrong place, if you press it quite hard and just flick, it will pick up again,
Yeah.
and then you can transfer it to where it needs to be.
Nice.
Very easy.
You say after 24 hours, once they're on there,
Yeah,
it's
they
locked
should
in.
be. They should be pretty much set.
Brilliant.
But anywhere that you haven't done, as long as you've got the cover on it, that will be good to go, and you can finish your
Yeah.
project off then.
Beautiful. So what we are playing with at the moment is the one-day special. There is something so adorable, innocent, lovable about a little pup just found himself in a pot. How cute. So you've got, it's lovely. I like the actual print surrounding the puppy, but then the puppy itself with the diamond dots is beautifully magical. Very, very sweet. I was fortunate, I've just seen Hayley come into the studio, and I remember when she got her little puppy and I got to meet her little pup, and seeing her at this age, they were just adorable. So there you go. Lovely. Okay, now I've got to give you a little bit of an update about the Green-Eyed Beauty. Whoa, you know, we're busy for a Green-Eyed Beauty. We're over half the stock for this fantastic cat. I mean, my goodness, that is why I love diamond dots. If you're looking, what you're seeing now, the magical nature of diamond dots. And the thing is, when you're walking around the room, so displaying this on the wall, when you do walk around the room, you're catching the light from different aspects. It's phenomenal. So Green-Eyed Beauty, very, very busy. They're over half the stock's gone. Do not miss out. Something else that's proven popular, having a look here, this is nice. Now, this is this sunset. We're just going to whack the details on. It's another magical piece. So this is your sunset jetty. And then when you have a look, oh, Angela, this is like picture, postcard perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
And a lot of us, we haven't been travelling, obviously, in the last year. So here you get to travel. You can just imagine the summer, the warm breeze, going for a walk on a promenade, finding a jetty, that beautiful sunset. It's that kind of twilight moment. You got that magical, the dazzle you get from diamond dots. Just think about that on your wall. It's like a little window into the most picturesque spot. Love it. You could be sitting there
That one's
having a
amazing.
drink.
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
That is stunning. I love everything about it. Diamond dots, the designs are exceptional, and this is what I really do love about diamond dots is and they offer you so much variety. So Dragon Princess, sort of fantasy style, that's what I'm working on. One day special, we've got this beautiful little puppy. There's the Green-Eyed Beauty. You've got the Jetty. There really is a project for everybody. And diamond dots, it's the kind of thing, Angela, that it's a talking point. You have it on the wall,
yeah.
People come round, they're going to ask, where did you get that?
And then you say, I did it.
Yeah.
That's a great
That's
feeling,
more
isn't it?
satisfying
It
saying
is,
that.
yeah.
Just want to give you the details for the Sunset Jetty. $39.99. Now, you know what that means. We're over the £25 mark. Use the code. We have got a code LAUNCH5. You are going to save a further £5, so that's a £10 saving. And you can use that code as many times as you like. LAUNCH5. You are getting that fantastic piece there. 736 your item number. Now, I've got to give you a little update on our Green-Eyed Beauty. We said we were over half. We're now limited stock, so very fitting for the Green-Eyed Beauty. Green-Eyed Beauty is limited stock. It is about to go. Be quick. This is going to be the first of, I imagine, a lot of sellouts during the course of the one-day special. There we go. Back to you, Angela.
Yeah, so I'm just working away on a second colour now, ready to change to another one. Just a question I wanted to answer. The last show that I did, I told people about if they've got problems with gripping.
Yeah.
And how to use a paint roller sponge, and a lot of people said they couldn't find how to do it, so I brought one. So all you need to do, so it's these.
The little ones.
The little ones. So all you need to do, they've now started putting these plastic ends in, so they will go in there, but they won't stay locked. So what I've done, I've just put a snip with a pair of scissors in the other side, just one snip. I've also shortened it, and that will cut with scissors as well. obviously not your fabric scissors.
No.
And you just, until it clicks, and there it is. And if you've got problems with gripping, that is just so, so comfortable.
That is, I mean, great hack. That's such
It's
a
brilliant,
good tip,
isn't
Angela.
it? It's brilliant, and it is very,
You
I mean, I
said-
tried it myself, it is so, so comfortable.
Angela, that is very, very good.
So, that will help.
You said it before,
Yeah.
and I had it in mind, but I'm glad you've shown it.
Until you see
'Cause
it.
anyone with dexterity issues, that will make a massive difference.
Definitely. You know, our arthritic hands, you can't grip small things.
Yeah.
That is so, so comfortable. So
Angela,
it does
you're a
work.
Genius. How did you figure that out?
I didn't actually. Somebody pointed it out. Why don't you try it?
Wow.
So I said, okay, I'll give it a go.
This is
and it
what
worked.
I love about the crafting community.
Yeah, they help each
everyone's
other.
so generous.
Definitely.
Now I've
So
got to tell
there.
you news with the green-eyed. I was going to say green-eyed monster. I tell you why. In my mind, I was thinking, you're going to feel like the green-eyed monster because you missed out on our green-eyed cat here, the green-eyed beauty. So let's have a little look. It is technically sold out. So our green-eyed beauty has technically sold out. I will let you know if any bounce back. Though in saying that, now my parents have got a cat, a little snowy white cat. She's beautiful. She can be a little monster. She can be a rotter sometimes as well. That's the joy of cats, though. Let's carry on then, Angela. So how are we getting on?
Yeah, so I'm moving on to, I'm going to be doing AO6, which are little H's. So I found my packet of beads with the AO6. A few into the tray. There is quite a few colour changes in this one, so it will keep you quite busy, which is good, because it gets you used to the concept.
Nice.
If you've noticed, I've not actually gone back into that wax once since I started. You only need to go into the wax if your stylus does not pick the beads up anymore. So you just touch and stick.
I'm so jealous of you right now. It's one of those things that it's such a joy to do. It really
yeah,
is.
it is. And once you start, everywhere goes quiet. You just don't want to put it down.
Okay, now there's a little bit of a warning with diamond dots that you don't want to stop, and I'll find if I'm doing a certain section, I can't just leave that. I have to finish that section.
Yeah,
once you're doing it.
definitely.
If I'm working on a certain piece. But in saying that, it's very easy to stop, because then once you are done, fold the plastic back so you're not contaminating the sticky surface.
That's right,
And then
yeah.
you're putting all your little diamond dots back in their packets, and you're done.
Also in your kit you will get
The resealable.
little resealable bags. I've put them to one side somewhere, but
I've got
they're
them
in
here,
here.
Angela.
Oh, you've got some there, but yeah, you do. You get lots of little resealable bags.
Yeah.
So once you've opened the packet, pop the beads in there with the original packaging, because you've got your number there that
Yeah.
you need to keep hold of, and
That's
that will
what I
keep
tend
them
to do.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And spillages.
But yeah, once you start, you just sit there. You think you've been there 10 minutes. You really won't be there 10 minutes. You'll be there lots longer.
Right.
Another question I'm always asked as well is, how do you work? Do you do all one colour first, or do you do a section at a time? For me, it will be a section at a time,
Yeah.
because if you're going to do all one colour first, you're going to be pulling this off to go to every direction. So you're better off just starting either left, right, top, bottom. It doesn't matter where you start, but just work up gradually and keep changing your colours as you need to.
First time we worked together, you gave that advice and it stuck with me.
Yeah.
So now when I do a project, I follow that suit. And
Yeah.
It definitely is the way to go.
It is. It's
So
easier as well
I
than...
kind of, you find yourself sort of migrating through the design.
Yeah.
We have got another design here for you. This is an incredible blue peacock for you. I mean, the peacock is the perfect inspiration for diamond dots because it really lends itself. But my goodness, the saving is incredible. You're not saving £30 though. You are saving a further £5 using the code LAUNCH5. What I will do, should I take this off? Because I can't, I'm going to give it a proper wiggle for you. So I will just pick that up and show you here. I mean, that is, for 40, well, it's going to be £41.99 once you use the code LAUNCH5. Look at the size of this piece. You should be paying $76.99, and frankly, even at that price, I think you're doing well. The peacock is beautiful, and this is an illustration, Angela, of where diamond dots incorporate sort of different. So you've got your sort of feature drusies.
The feature beads on there are absolutely gorgeous. So the eye of the peacock, the feature beads are like a teardrop shape, but if you look closely, that teardrop shape is covered with tiny faceted beads.
Oh, wow.
So it's one big bead covered in lots of other tiny beads.
This is incredible. I mean, the size of the piece, and you can really imagine this in a home, in a room, when we talk about diamond dots being a conversational piece, imagine that in a living room or a guest bedroom, any home, or any room in the home, I should say. I'm genuinely shocked by the price, and it really does get even better. So £30 saving is phenomenal, but imagine that. I mean, just seeing it from there, I've got a monitor in the studio so I can see what you're seeing. Look at the size of it. I'm 6'1", so that'll give you an indication of the size here. £30 saving, and then you can add another £5 using Launch 5. So £41.99 for a piece of this size is absolutely astonishing. That's a get in my basket price, if ever I heard one. Okay, so we will continue with yourself, Angela. We got, actually, just going to show you, apologies.
It's okay.
This is Dragon Princess. This is the one I'm working on at home with my wife. I have to say, the finished piece, have we got the finished piece here? No, we don't. Look, just believe me on this, because we're not finished yet, but we are working on it. It is such a beautiful piece, and it does incorporate sort of feature elements in there as well. $33.25 is your first flexi payment, and you can, of course, take a further £5 saving using the code LAUNCH5, so that takes the saving up to £21.50. But it is the Dragon Princess, and because we did have a completed piece, and it's just got more
we just don't know where it is.
But it's breathtaking.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful piece.
It's another one where you're saying, just like with the Peacock, how do you describe them? They're feature beads?
The feature beads, yeah. So we've got feature beads, we've got AB coated beads. Yeah, there's lots of like metal beads on Dragon Princess that just goes around its skirt and around. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is
really
beautiful.
is.
There's no other word to describe
No.
it. And just even before we started working on it, I know you've done a little bit when I took it home.
Yeah.
But I kind of showed my wife, and she was like, even before we did anything to it, it looked great.
It looks lovely, doesn't it? Just as
yeah.
it is. But once you put those, it's like all these pictures, they don't look anything until you see the dots. But that one in particular, even like you say, as it is, without the dots, it's a beautiful piece of art.
For a lover of diamond dots, and if you are a lover of diamond dots, I give you my word, and I can only say from my own personal experience, that is an exceptional piece. It really is. And I think art is very much dependent on your own particular style. Taste. Taste is important. Like, for instance, there'll be a lot of viewers watching right now, an adorable puppy in the home, beautiful.
Yeah,
so
gorgeous.
any dog lover, but even if you're not a dog lover, I think that's just a lovely piece.
It's just a pretty one, isn't it? It's a cute one. And I think the kids will love doing that one with you as
really
well.
Would.
So, yeah, very enjoyable that piece will be.
How are we getting on it?
Well, because there's lots of colour change, obviously it's not looking very much done at the moment, but I have changed again now, so I'm working on number 7s, and the packet of beads are 7. So I'm just working on them. Give that tray another little wiggle. We'll turn some more dots over.
Got that crafty wiggle down to a T?
Oh, we're getting there.
So how have you been, Angie?
I've been,
seen you for a little while?
Yeah, no, I've been good. Yeah, not too bad. I'm glad all this lockdown's starting to lift a little bit, and thankfully I've had my first injection, so I'm dead pleased about that.
Good.
Another grandchild on the way in 3 weeks' time.
Oh,
so
wow.
Really excited about that as well.
Okay.
So lots going on.
Nice.
Lots of nice stuff going on.
Good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, so any questions, by the way, please get in touch. We've got Angie is an absolute treasure trove of information. So seriously, if you do have anything playing on your mind, please get in touch. It's studio@thecraftstore.com. Because I know last time we worked together, you were saying, and I really felt for you, normally diamond dots, because international, you've got diamond dots
all over the world.
Featured all over the world, Australia and everywhere,
Everywhere.
And they all come together for a little get-together and a little
sort of around about the May time. We
Yeah.
have like a diamond dot symposium over in Athens.
Yeah.
So whichever country you represent, they all come over and we discuss what the customers have been saying to us, what they'd like to see in diamond dots, how we can produce it, ways forward to make it even better. So we've got lots of things in the pipeline, but we normally get together, test them all out and have a play and have a chat, and we know what we're going to be bringing you.
Wow.
So it's really difficult this year because there is something in the pipeline.
Okay.
But I can't...
Because last year it was
just no-go. All the big shows were gone, so the NEC...
So might it happen this year, you think?
Maybe near the end of the year.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, up to now, there's not been a lot announced. We need to see how this goes now, so if everybody is careful, things will start opening up a little bit at a time.
I kind of just get a sense there is a slither of hope appearing.
Yeah, definitely.
But this last year, what this last year has shown, the importance that crafting has to so many people, and we're so lucky to be crafters, and something like Diamond Dots, because I always find, and I say this a lot here at Hochanda, the hardest part for me as a crafter is finding that next project.
Yes.
So I'll do something, I'll love it, and then I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do now? Finding a project, in Diamond Dots, you get everything that you need. So you literally open up the packaging and you get going. It is so much fun. If you've never done it, and there might be people watching right now, first time seeing Diamond Dots, and they'll be thinking, oh, he's obviously he's going to say that. But I guarantee you, and I challenge you to have a go at Diamond Dots and not love it. And anyone can do it.
Anybody can do it. So we say unsupervised, sort of 8 and upwards.
Yeah.
However, if you can pick up a pen, if a child can pick up a pen and you can help them, without realising, they're learning hand-eye coordination, their colour recognition, they're matching, so symbols to colours. So they don't even know they're learning something. So during lockdown, children, it's been great for them for their arts and crafts class. It's something that they don't realise they're learning, but they're actually enjoying what they're doing. So they've concentrated, they've got on with it, and they've enjoyed it. And platforms like this, so the TV and stuff like that, people don't have to go out and get stuff, because everything is in the box. You have not got to go out and get that bit of glue or that piece of wax. Everything's in the kit so that you can just get it home and enjoy it.
Well, speaking of that, and it's such a good point, just talk us through with the actual one-day special. So what are we getting in the one-day special?
So in your one-day special, obviously you're going to get the whole kit. So you've got your canvas, you've got all the beads that you need. You've also got a set of tools. So you've got a wax, you've got a stylus, you've got your tray. But also you're getting an extra set of tools, well, 2 sets of tools. So a box that has 2 of everything in it. So that means 3 people can work on that project at the same time. So it can be a family thing.
This is really useful, because what I've been working on, say, talking about my experience, because we're working on the Dragon Princess and it's a large piece, and my wife and I, we were working on it together, but we had one of the tools, so I was using a pickup pencil type tool. This is a lot better with the wax. It's a lot easier. So having the extra one, especially if you want to get your friends and family, I'm thinking family, and in my experience, and just it was so nice to sit down and do some crafting with my wife, turn off the TV, and
talk to each other.
We were happily doing it. We're not talking all the time. We did get into the zone, but it was just lovely to have that time to
quiet time, together time,
have a chat, and it really felt like quality time. So with that in mind, members of your family, if you wanted to take a piece, and I'm thinking especially the larger pieces, younger members of the family, because it's something everyone can do. If you can pick up a pencil, you can do it. Equally, if you just know you're a lover of Diamond Dots and you say want to do this piece, do it yourself. Just sit down and enjoy it yourself. You don't need to do it with anyone. This is a lovely piece. Actually.
Gorgeous, isn't it? That was sunset,
This is the African sky, so it's kind of tapping into... Diamond Dots, they discover those magical scenes and translating it into your artwork, but they're also scenes that you would love to have in your home, so it's a beautiful silhouette. All the animals on there, it could be the Serengeti.
And if you look closely, the animals, they're not actually dotted, is it? That is that one, yeah. It's the actual fabric.
It's glittered.
It's glittered.
So you work the dots, it's the background, the silhouette, all of these is just glittered.
It's a little bit different as well.
That's, I mean, dramatic background there. $26.99 is the price, and being $26.99, it means that we are over the £25 threshold. So if you could imagine, and it's nice actually to see it here, because when you kind of take a step back and see it, you start to appreciate the scene as a whole. So with this, the price goes down to £21.99 using the code LAUNCH5, which we can enjoy as many times as we like. Beautiful. All right, Angela, I feel I keep pulling everyone away. Just to say, the item number there is 746818. And you've done, considering I've been talking a
little bit.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of colour change in this one, so I'm just... another little thing I've been asked as well, so I shall point out, last time I was on, they were asking, what can we do with the extra beads? Because you get so many beads. Normally, you know, obviously if you lose some, we'll help you out, but normally you've got so many. Now, I've got thousands left in my stash. So I had a little play around the other day, and I found a little cross-stitch kit, just a little one, with a heart on it. I thought, I bet you could use those crosses, but use dots instead. But they come out, the picture will come out slightly larger than the cross stitch. So the cross stitch was dead tiny, but I followed the cross stitch. That's on double-sided paper, sticky paper. So I've just dotted it as it was on the cross stitch. And now I can peel that off.
Yeah.
And I can stick it on any project I want, or you can stick it on school bags or whatever. So if you're into cross stitch, or there's plenty of free little cross stitch pictures on the internet you can get, just try it. It's very, very easy.
Love that.
And that's just freehand. So anyone that can dot can do that as well. So just have a go. It's one way of using up your stash.
I think that's fantastic. Just to say, it made me laugh because, Angela, you were saying earlier on, we just had in the previous hour, we had a fantastic show with Mike and really useful boxes. And Angela, as I came over to do this show, she said, oh, it's also the really useful boxes are great for diamond dots too. And there you have a really useful box.
You open all your diamond dots. I stand them in number order.
Yeah.
And then when I want the next number, I'll just flick through. They're all in number and they stand perfectly in there. Your tools can go in there. So, yes, I do use those boxes.
And that's your own box?
That's mine, yeah.
Brilliant.
I do use them.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you. We've got another piece here. Whew. My goodness, this is amazing. This is the kind of scene you could imagine in South Africa or maybe Brazil. What a piece. So $54.99 your price. You are saving £5, but that £5 could become a £10 saving if you use the code LAUNCH5. Angela, that is spectacular.
Yeah, I think we had this. We asked the question because we all said what a lovely picture it was. And I think somebody emailed in and said it's Indonesia or somewhere the picture's from.
Could be Indonesia, yeah. I mean, it could be, that's a joy.
Somewhere
it could be
like that, I think they said
but
it was.
But you could see Thailand, Indonesia, Brazil, Mexico. It could be anywhere, but it's got that beautiful, exotic feel to it. And you get a sense of the movement because you've got that sparkle. It's as if the waters are flowing down, cascading down that waterfall.
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah.
It is actually a place, the Ponga Waterfall. It is. Yeah, I remember somebody just messaged us to say where it was.
I didn't see the actual Ponga name to it. Well, I would imagine Ponga, Indonesia or Thailand.
Somewhere like
if
that,
anyone, we can do a little search ourselves and see if we can find out where that is. But it's just a stunning, stunning piece. Yeah, Angela, I didn't see the name, because obviously it is an actual place then.
I only remember because somebody told me.
It could be Brazil, it could be Mexico. No, it is a place, so we'll find out where that is. But the size of this, and you have got 2 flexi payments as well, it's actually in Vietnam.
Oh, there you go. How many miles out?
Vietnam, somewhere I would like to go, especially to see that. Look at that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I tell you, this would be nice if you've actually visited here. Imagine creating this diamond dot work of art, absolute masterpiece, and have it in your home. £27.50 is your first flexi payment, and actually another good point, because the first flexi payment is over £25, you can use your code LAUNCH5 and get a £5 saving. Let's have a look at some more goodies for you. This is our fantastic cat. We're going to show you the details for our cat. So there's $14.99 for your diamond dots. Fantastic. I don't know the actual name of the cat. We're just saying here, the Diamond Dots Faceted Art Kit. It's a Midnight Cat. I thought it was. 914251, your item number, saving £3. $14.99 your price there. We've got a lot of very cute animals on the show today, Angela.
We have, I know. Everybody loves
Do you have any pets yourself?
I do. I have a black cat.
Oh, you have a black cat?
I have a black cat called Prince, but it's actually not my cat.
Yeah.
It's my daughter-in-law's.
Okay.
My son bought it her when they first started courting.
Yeah.
And, when they sort of went and got their own house, the cat had to stay with me because it had been with me all that time because they were staying with me at the time. So.
Oh, so you inherited Midnight?
Oh, yeah. Well, I couldn't let him go.
Sorry, it's not called Midnight. The
Midnight's no, that's the Midnight cat, but it's exactly the same as that, and he's called Prince.
Yours is Prince.
Prince.
Have you got Midnight, the actual piece, hanging in your home?
It's not hanging in my home, but I have got it done. It was the very first kit I ever did. I saw it. I was looking for a new craft. So I was walking around the NEC at one of the trade shows and I spotted diamond dots from a mile. Because the people actually own diamond dots. The gentleman's from Athens and his wife is from Australia.
Okay.
And we just got chatting and I said, I'm looking for a new hobby. They asked me what I did and I said, I freelance doing this kind of thing.
Okay.
And, would you like to take one home and try it? Because then yours coming back the next day. So they gave me the Midnight Cat to take home and do a review on it.
Right.
So he said, you probably only do a little bit of it. So I started it just before tea. I kept going, I kept going, I kept going. I didn't have any tea and I went to bed about 2 in the morning, but I completed the Midnight Cat. I was so engrossed with it. And the rest is history, as they say. Here I am from that day.
That's incredible.
We came over to
like a lovely
Hochanda.
company as well.
They're lovely. They are absolutely fantastic to work for. We came over to Hochanda straight away, and he got me to do all the stuff here. And
We
it's
are so
brilliant.
proud to have you at the craft store.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's
Let me
really
just show
nice.
you this. This is our Green-Eyed Beauty. Now, a couple have bounced back for our Green-Eyed Beauty. So if you're a little bit sad that it's sold out, because we did have a technical sellout earlier on, Green-Eyed Beauty is back. Well, a couple have bounced back. There you go. That's lovely. You're seeing this beautiful cat. It really is lovely. And when you see, with this piece, even when you stand back and see it, you just appreciate that it's just such a fantastic pose. It really captures something very special indeed. And it's a great size as well. So please don't miss out. We've only got two, literally 2 have bounced back. I mean, just looking at it from there, imagine that in your home. It's such a great size and it's such a really nice pose, because any cat lovers will know that's like a classic cat pose. They've seen something. So it could be a bird in the air, or it could be anything, a leaf, a treat. But something has caught this cat's imagination, and I'm hoping the cat has caught your imagination. Your item number is 760263 at $16.99, the price there. Okay, so we're progressing quite nicely, Angela.
Yes, we're getting a bit of a move on now. So I'm working on the J's, which tells me the beads I need is A08.
Lovely.
There we go. I've just slipped up with one there, but I've got plenty of time just to move it across, and it's back to where it needs to be. And yeah, it's coming on a little bit now.
Lovely. And there are no real, well, I say there are no don'ts. The only don't is leave the film on.
Yeah.
Really.
That's the only thing I would say that you need to be mindful of.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you must get such lovely feedback from fans of Diamond Arts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's a real community too.
It is, yes. So we've got a little Facebook page going. So it's Diamond Dots with a Z, UK. And yeah, we get lots of people either messaging me or phoning me or asking what's coming out or what they would like to see. And if any of the guys out there want to see certain pictures done in Diamond Dots, just get in touch with me, because I can put that forward then. And the more requests we get, the more chance we have of getting it.
I love that. So if you imagine if there's a specific theme.
Yeah.
I know we have got a swan, but if in the past I've seen it. But let's say you wanted a swan, or you wanted a certain image, a circus image. You know, put those forward.
Put it forward,
because that's at the symposium. That's when you all get together. That's when you do it. Yeah.
That's what it's for. But we're always emailing back and to as well to say, look, we've had requests for this. What do you think? What do you think? So even though we haven't got the symposium this year, we are still sending the feedback over.
And you love it. You really do love it.
I love it,
you can see it.
Oh, I
For
do.
you, it doesn't feel like work.
No. Gosh, dream job.
Love it.
Absolute dream job, yeah. If I could do this every day, it's lovely.
So if you do have any questions for Angela, please get in touch. It's studio@thecraftstore.com. We've got another piece here. This is stunning. So, let's say there is something for everyone. Now, this is the Romantic Bouquet. It is an absolute celebration of colour. Beautiful design. So, if you just want to inject a little bright burst of colour to a room, but then you've got the magical aspect with the actual diamond dots, everything about that just works. Isn't that nice? So, it really does lift a room. It's bright, it's fresh, it's vibrant. Then you've got the magical aspect of the diamond dots within there. $32.99 is your price. $693,358 your item number for this one. £2 saving. But remember, not £2 saving, because we're over the £25 mark, so it's a £7 saving if you use the code LAUNCH5, and you'll get a further £5 saving. As long as you've got £25 or more in your basket, use the code LAUNCH5, save a fiver. $693,358 your item number there for this one. Okay. You're doing well, Angela. You're building that up nicely.
Well, yes, getting there. It is getting there now.
just found, Angela, sorry, I was just
Oh, they're gorgeous.
looking for some cushions. Now, this is something you do, and I love the fact you're actually getting the complete cushion cover. There we go. Oh, we're just going to change the details here. But Angela, this is beautiful. So we're going to do the details for the cushion covers. So within this, is proper cushion cover.
All made ready for you. So we've done all the stitching, we put the zip in, everything's there. All you've got to do is the actual dotting. And if you want me to show you, just a quick tip, I've got one here.
Please do.
It's got the plastic cover, the film cover on, just like all the other diamond dots are, so you don't want to take it off completely. The instructions say that pull it from the seam right from the beginning. However, I found it a lot easier, and I just show you what I've done with this one. So the film is over it.
Right.
Okay, it's actually stitched into the seam. So what I've done is, coming at an inch in, I have cut along. So the one side's open, but the rest of it I've cut along, leaving an extra bit so that you can keep covering it up, so that when you come to take this out, because you've got a good bit to grip on, you're going to be able to
tear it out properly.
Come out of the seam properly.
It's a good tip.
So
it's a very good tip.
Just cut it at least an inch away.
Okay.
And then you can pull this back and forth and just take that out later on.
It's next. And you can see that Angela, with her tips and her information, she's such a lover of diamond dots. She uses these kits, she enjoys them herself, and then passes on those tips to you. So just having a look at this cushion cover, I mean, how incredible would that be in your home? Absolutely stunning. So $22.99 your price. I know I held up 2 cushions. It's just for the one, though, the $22.99. Saving £2, 675 352 item number. But you do have 2 options. That's one of the options. And then the second option here, you can see, I mean, they would work very nicely together. And if you do get both, then obviously we're over the £25 mark, so you can use that code LAUNCH5. Just very quickly, oh, did those sell out? Last time I think we featured those. Yeah, they sold out. I'm not surprised. Wanted to show you this. I'm going to take it off the actual stand there. This is what I mean about diamond dots. When they give you something that, so this is more fantasy element, but isn't that absolutely spectacular? So there is something for everyone, but this dragon, mystical. So if you know somebody, it could be yourself, and this is your style, this is your thing, hanging it on the wall would look incredible. This is the sort of really dazzling conversational piece in your home. 2 flexi payments of £33.50, saving £8. The reason I was keen to show you this is it's an example of diamond dots at its very best, edge-to-edge detail, and really embracing something as a theme that's so special. Beautiful, and it looks good. You know, just holding it in my hands, you can appreciate why Diamond Dots is loved the world around, and it is an international brand. There are lovers of Diamond Dots all over the globe. Okay, we've got a few more minutes left, Angela. We've got about 4 minutes.
Okay, so I've just moved on to a little bit more. So we're getting there. I think before the next show at 8 o'clock, I think we'll have a bit more done on this one.
And just seeing how quickly it's all coming together, because we started this, the one-day special, and obviously this is something you're going to be continuing with across today and tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, you can have a large chunk of that done, if not all of it. All right, large chunk of it done.
I'll get some done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to commit myself.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, this is nice. Every time we're showing different pieces, but every time I look at it, I think this is amazing. So, Japanese-inspired geisha, come on. And it's another example of where you're saying fabric, using the background, to set up the diamond dots, because you've got that glitter fabric in the background. That's special.
That's one of my favourite pieces, actually, as well. That's absolutely gorgeous. And I do love the background on that. It's just plain, it's sparkly, but it makes the actual image stand out, especially the face, because that's painted as well.
You've got the purity of her face, and then the wonderful, vibrant colours, and that's how I kind of associate with Japanese culture, because we have such beautiful fabrics coming from Japan here. And then just that background, that glitter background to set off the piece. It's like kabuki theatre. It's incredible. That, and you really get the glitz there, Angela. Look at that.
Gorgeous, that one.
That is okay, I can see why that's one of your favourites. £32.99. It's not £32.99. You could have this in your home with a £5 saving, so £28. The price there will be would it be £28? No, it'd be £27.99 using the code launch5. £27.99 for something like this is incredible. All courtesy of our promotion, because we are officially now the craft store. So Hochanda has moved and become the craft store. Okay, Angela, last couple of minutes.
Yeah, so we're building it up slowly. We're getting there. He's going to look so cute when he's finished. And again, this one, I think the children will like this one.
I think with the design, it's the compliment to the design that Angela's having to change. So it will take a little bit longer to do this, because you can see that all the different changes that Angela's working off of within the piece. But what that does is really bring it to life. So you can see the little pup here, we've got the shadows. So that's why you're able to achieve that realism with the puppy, because there are all those gorgeous, subtle tones with the diamond dots. We have got queues, I think, on our phone line, so I'm so sorry if you're currently stuck in a queue. Angela, time has beaten us.
Already?
Always
so
a pleasure.
Quick.
I know,
love
it does go really quickly.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Absolute pleasure. I'm loving the fact you've got a one-day special.
Yeah,
so we're very fortunate. And I hope you're enjoying it as well. If you do want to go for the one-day special, details are on your screen. £23.98. You are saving £6, and your item number is 354578. Don't forget, you're not just getting this fabulous piece on the canvas, so it's a printed canvas, the adhesive also printed there, so 2 layers of print. But you're getting the stationery kit as well, so you're getting the additional accessory pack, which means you're going to have 3 of the pens to work with, the pickup tools to work with as well. So a lot going on here. Great introduction to diamond dots. If you've waited to dip your toe into the fantastic world that diamond dots afford you, this is a nice access point. So, Angela, we're going to be back together at 8?
Yes, we're back at 8, yes.
I'm looking forward to it. What have you got planned at 8? We're going to do a bit more on our piece?
We'll do a little bit more on this one and maybe open another one and show you one of the other kits that we've got.
Oh, I like your style. OK, we are going to do that. Thank you so much. Any questions on your mind, feel free to get them in. We won't have a chance, obviously, to answer them right now, but Angela will be back at 8 o'clock, so we will answer all your questions then. Thank you for your company. Big thank you to Angela. As always, you're a star. We have got another fantastic hour just around the corner. Don't go anywhere. Sunday Savers is here with Hayley. It's going to be a great hour, so please keep Hayley company. After that, we've got Diamond Dots, our one-day special, and then really useful boxes will return.
Tune in and purchase this weekend and you will receive £5 off any order of £25 or more using the voucher code LAUNCH5. And you can do this as many times as you like. Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
Did you know you can watch the Craft Store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Craft Store app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Craft Store app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect it to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do this, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type the Craft Store into the search bar and this will take you to the Craft Store app. All you need to do now is select download and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select the apps from the menu that appears. Scroll to the Craft Store app and then press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and together with my husband Alfie, we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
Hi, my name is Blanche Siegmann. I'm the owner of the company La Blanche. The company La Blanche is a crafting company located in Germany. For over 20 years, I'm designing and selling stamps, paper crafting products and home decoration. As a passionate crafter myself, I make sure all our products are of highest quality and easy to use. We produce a whole range of products. We produce paper products. We have also shrink sleeves for your jars, glasses. We have home decoration products, paints and wall decals. Everything, the whole range of crafting we produce for you. I hope you enjoy watching us and crafting with La Blanche.
Hello there and welcome back. Well, my name is Hayley West and I am your presenter for the next hour, and I'm rather pleased to be so because we have got a happy hour deal for you, and you know how I love a bargain. Well, this hour is full of them, so do jump ahead and have a little look. Some of the items that we're bringing to you we don't have huge quantities of, so if you like the look of something, then do make sure you get it in your basket and your basket checked out. And also don't forget you can still use your Launch 5 code. Even though we're talking happy hour prices and some of them are considerable savings, you can still take advantage of it. Now, if you don't know what I mean by Launch 5, we are celebrating the brand new name that we have here. The Craft Store is our new name, and to celebrate we are bringing you a code Launch 5. That's all you need to say, all you need to key in when you're checking out online, and you will get a £5 saving on your basket. You just need to spend £25 or more, or if you're buying anything with a flexi order with 2 payments, 3 payments, the first payment has to be for £25 or more. So go and fill your baskets, go and have fun. And I might be having a little bit of fun later on. I've got a bit of a demo area set up, so we will see what we can come up with. But we're going to kick off things with this fabulous bundle of all sorts of card making goodies. You've got 14 packs in total, not 14 items, 14 packs. And you can see we've got large cards featuring here. We don't often see these big A4 cards come to us here. So, yeah, getting 2 in each of those packs. 2 have got square apertures and 2 have got circular ones. Then you are getting loads and loads of packs of card bases. Now, I've opened one up. Just to give you a little insight as to what you're getting, I've chosen a lovely kind of spring green colour bundle. So in my pack, what I've got is a little A6 card with an envelope, all ready for you to start adding detail to. It's a really pretty design there. Then you've got a little green and gold foil, should I say, as well, around the edge there with the little heart, little square there. And of course, you've got your envelope there. You've also got a sheet of vellum in this particular pack that I've got. You've got some gorgeous background paper. It's got a lovely sheen to it. And you've also got a piece of card, all on a similar theme. And that is just one of those 14 packs. So you've actually got 2 cards within there and you've got all the different bits and pieces to build up your cards. Not just in the green though, you've got some beautiful pinks, as you can see with this particular one. Again, dusky pinks with this one here. Again, more of the squares, more of those rectangles. And these are those cards that I was telling you about. A4 in size. They do come with an A4 envelope as well. And they have got, they're tri-fold. So you've got 3 folds, or 2 folds to put them into 3 places, shall we say. So you've got big apertures here. You've almost got like a box with these as well. So if you've got something that's got a lot of dimension, you could use those brilliantly. And of course you can chop into them if you wanted to slice down that fold that you've got there. You could turn them into apertures to go into frames and all sorts of different things. But the thing is, you are getting a lot for your money. You can see there, £15.99 will get you all sorts of different packs. Oh, nearly knocked it over there. You've got lilac tones in these. I'm going to work with some of those in a little while. Move those out of the way. Gorgeous blue, and they've got the prettiest designs on them. These lovely kind of little sketchy flowers, which I'm sure they will work with stamps and things that you've got, little doodles you might be doing yourself. Some have got a little bit of gold foiling on, some have got silver foiling on, dependent on the colour tone, and they are brilliant value for money and a fabulous way for you to build up your stash. Or if you're making cards to sell, making cards as fundraisers, you have got a lot of card bases within this set. Potentially you've got 28, because I've just picked up a couple of packs there and you've got at least 2 card bases in there. So there's a lot of cards. So working on the cards and envelopes, I would say that you'll make at least 28 cards with these. But I think when you start adding in other bits and pieces, you will make them go even further. So £15.99, phenomenal price for these. That is a happy hour price. Don't forget, when you get your basket to £25 and use your £5 voucher, in effect you are paying £10.99 with regards to these. So if you fancy them, then please do take advantage of them. 10% of the stock has gone already. That's our first deal. That's what happens in a happy hour here at the craft store. So if you are a new viewer to us, welcome. It's good to have you on board. We have loads of fun here. We have fabulous shows, like you might have just caught the one-day special, and then we have these wonderful happy hour shows, which means you're getting fabulous bargains, but you have to be quick. So what have we got next? Well, this is a fabulous bumper bundle. You've got A3 pieces in here. So you've got A3 acetate. So you're going to get a couple of your acetate sheets in here, A3 in size. Okay, and then you are going to get some 465 GSM cardstock. Wow, this is brilliant. This is what I would call box board. So you could use that to create your boxes, to make your cards protected in the acetate, maybe cutting out apertures with those. You're also going to get 50 sheets of premium paper, and it's almost got like a linen look to it. Again, I'm going to say that's around A3 in size. And again, a bumper bundle, really pretty. It's almost like, you know, when you get that posh paper that when you hold it up to the light you can see a watermark through it. It's that kind of paper. Beautiful. Now, £19.99 will get you all 53 sheets of those, including your acetate, including your high GSM cardstock. So, yeah, I mean, where am I? We're talking 140 microns with regards to your acetate. So that, again, that is kind of box grade acetate that you've got there to go on the lids of your boxes. And then, of course, you've got your construction card to work with that one as well. Again, brilliant one to stock up on. And at £19.99, add that into your basket. Add something else in for an extra £5 or even an extra tenner. Will get you through your £25 threshold, and then use Launch 5. Incidentally, lots of you have jumped ahead and found our magnetic sheets. These are always popular. So these are a brilliant way for you to store your dies. And again, go for 2 or 3 sets of these. You can do. It's not limited to 1 per customer. And then if you do go for, say, 3 sets of these, your basket will go through that £25. Use Launch 5 and it will drop down. So you're paying in the region of £25 for these if you're going for 3 sets. That would give you 30 sheets. That is what you call brilliant value for money. So keeping that A3 theme going, we've got some beautiful cardstock here, and it's kind of double-sided as well with these. So some really nice effects, and you are getting a lot for your money with this one. You can see there, £15.99 is going to get you all of these. Now, contents will vary. You've got a variety of different colours featuring in here, but you're going to get 30 pieces in total. Now, they're double-sided, so you've got your print on both sides. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have the same print on both sides, because when you flip them over, it might be more of a pale version. That one's kind of like a peach version of the other side. Lovely bright greens, as you can see with these, with paler tones on the underside there. So a lot of opportunity with these. A variety of different GSMs with these as well. So some are slightly thicker than others, going from 200 to 230 GSM. That's a nice one, isn't that? Gorgeous teal colour there. Like that one. Very, very nice. And you can see they've kind of got like a texture in these as well. That's a nice one as well, like a cobalt blue. And all those greens and yellows, some lovely springtime colours in there. And again, these are perfect, maybe if you're wanting to turn them into card bases, as long as you're not putting too much on the front of them, you could do. And of course, you can slice them up, turn them into A4 sheets. You're going to get 4 A4 sheets with each, and sorry, 2 A4 sheets with each one of these if you're wanting to slice into them. So lots and lots of possibilities, and brilliant if you're wanting to create something larger, like a box, like a bag, all sorts of different things you can do with those. So perhaps pop those ones into your basket. Like the look of those ones. So yeah, £15.99p. As I say, 30 pieces in there. If you want to go for multiples, you can do. Now, every craft a bargain. We love it when they get involved with a happier hour deal because they bring us some amazing deals. And what you're getting on this particular one are 4 sets of LED lights. Now, these are battery operated. And you've got 130 centimetres, which are kind of full of lights. Little twinkly lights. You've got a little battery pack with these as well, so you can use them in areas where perhaps you haven't got access to a plug. So you can see they're just a couple of little AA batteries in there. And then you have got all your lights on a string. Now, let me just pop these on. Look at that. Now, these are beautiful. Now, you can use them in all sorts of different occasions. Let's pop it back into that little glass jar there and just show you. They've got a lovely warm glow to them, as you can see. They're warm lights. And the beauty with this is you don't have to worry about where you're putting them. So if it's a case of that you're wanting to put little night lights maybe in the kids' bedrooms, they're only battery operated, so there's not going to be any problem. Oh, look at that. Just need a bit of music. And yeah, there you go. So if you're wanting it, incidentally as well, you can cut these. They are on a wire. So obviously, when you cut them, you'll cut them and the lights between the battery pack and the cut part will illuminate. They're not magical that they will illuminate when there's no battery pack attached to them. But they've got a lovely kind of warm glow to them. You can use them in loads of different ways there. And of course, if you're wanting to think ahead for, I don't know, Christmas and decorations and things like that, absolutely beautiful. Love them. Very, very useful to have. 4 packs of those, each individually packaged as well. £9.99. So I'd certainly consider getting hold of those. You might not have an immediate need for them, but when you're getting 4 packs for £9.99, in fact, you could go for, well, 3 packs, couldn't you? And again, get that £5 off with your launch 5. So shop clever with these. You can get some amazing deals. And again, you've got 10 of those little warm lights featuring on each one of those. Batteries not included with this one, so just bear that in mind. You need to add your own batteries in, but they're just your AA's, so that's not an issue for you to get a hold of. So there you go. So the ones in the bowl, there you go. If you're thinking to yourself, hang on, there's only 3 there, that's why they've been taken out of the box. 265713 if you fancy getting hold of those. Now, glue pens. This is a bumper bundle. You are going to get 6 bottles, as you can see here. I'm looking at the levels in there, and I think some people have been having a go at these. Cheeky little use of these. Now, they've got kind of like a squidgy body to them as well. So with these, you can squeeze them. They're not a squidgy, kind of like a really kind of cushioned area, which is quite good because you don't want to squeeze it and then find all that glue is going to seep out. You've almost got like a bingo Doorbert style head with these ones, with your sponge applicator on there. So when you do get them back, you just need to prime them. And what that means is holding them upright and push them so as that sponge goes into the recesses of the barrel, and then it will fill up with the adhesive, so then you can start using with those as well. But you can see refillable if you do want to add in there, but you just need to make sure that your glue is quite fluid in there so as it will pass through that system there. So you're going to get with these, now you can use them for a permanent bond. So when the glue is wet and white, it's when you got your permanent adhesive with these. But if you leave it just so it's kind of like open, I guess open to the elements or whatever, and it just goes clear, then you can actually peel it away. Clever. Not quite sure why you would want to put glue down and then peel it away, but I don't know. There may be a reason for it. So 027757 £10.80 for all of those. Brilliant value for money if you're wanting to pop those in. Like the idea of those, stock up on those if you fancy. Now, jumbo foam roll. That's what I've just heard in my ear. And that's what we've got next. You've got a bumper roll. In fact, I think, and I know I've had a little nibble of this and taken a little bit of this away, but I think it starts off and it's a lot bigger than it actually is. So yeah, it has been decanted somewhat. You're going to get 40 metres on here. It's a centimetre wide, so the thickness with this one, centimetre there, and also your depth of this is perfect depth. It's 3 mil, so wonderful if you are looking at doing things like your shaker cards. It's got a permanent adhesive with it, which means if you're making things like your shaker cards as well, that is very, very useful. And of course, having it all on a roll means that you don't have to join any of those pieces. So if you are doing a shaker card and you've ever had to kind of piece your foam together, then you can guarantee some of those sequins or some of those beads are going to find that little hole, that join hole, and they will come through. So that is brilliant if you are into things like your shaker cards. And also if you're wanting to support your layers in the centre as well as around the edges, then you need to have plenty of it, don't you? So 893 518 if you fancy getting hold of those. Now, we were very busy earlier on for our card bases, and I think we're going to be busy for these ones as well, because you've got a lovely sets of little cards that are kind of like little card kits. So let me show you. They're called pyramage cards. So what you've got with these, you've got layers. Oh, you've got your foam pads included with these as well. They're actually included within the packs there. So you've got your layers. So if you think of die-cut decoupage, similar sort of idea with regards to those, and you're building up your design. So with these ones, you can see you've got those gorgeous lilies there that you're going to start off with your base, and then you can see down at the bottom there, rather than having shaped pieces where you're cutting around the petals or they're die cut around the petals, you've kind of got shapes that when you put them one on top of the other, they twist and they create a fabulous pyramid, a three-dimensional pyramid coming away from the base of your card. So they're called pyramage, and you have got 4 packs of those. Loads of foiling going on with these as well, some really pretty designs with regards to those. And you're also getting your foam pads included to separate up your layers. You're also going to get some card bases, so if you're wanting to create your own cards, you've got obviously your foam pads there. You've also got your card bases, you've got envelopes with these as well, A5 in size. So again, a really good bumper bundle for card makers. Really good value for money. 34 pieces within there, and of course that's talking about the elements, so that is classed as one piece, as you can see with that, and that as a pack is classed as one piece as well. So there's a lot that you're getting within there. So 164983 if you fancy getting hold of that one. Brilliant value for money. Now, if you like a bumper bundle, you are going to love this next one. You've got 46 packs in this. 46 packs of embellishments. Now, these are three-dimensional pop-up peel-offs. That's easy to say, isn't it? And these are brilliant. I've got quite a few packs to share with you. As you can see here, you've got all sorts of florals and dragonflies and butterflies. Some have got foiling on there. Some are bright, vibrant colours. Some of them are a little more muted. But these are brilliant. You've got all these different packs. I'm going to open up a pack just to share with you, because I'm probably going to use these when we get to demonstration. They're self-adhesive, so you don't need to add any glue to them. And what you'll find with these, when you use them, they will pop up. So the petals that you've got will lift out. So can you see there, you haven't got any stickiness behind there? The stickiness is in the centre of the flower. So what that means is when you're using that, you'll be able to use it and stick it in the centre of your card and lift up those elements. Do you like that? Do you like that? I don't know how practical that nail art is, but it gives you an idea. And the beauty is you could actually multi-layer these if you wanted to twist and turn. So I might take that one with me and use that when we get to the demo area. So those are the little flowers. What else have we got in here? You've got, again, silver foiling on these particular flowers. Some quite arty ones, as you can see here. Beautiful. Muted tones, so if you're into working with your craft card, you've got a little few craft buttons featuring on these. Bright tones with these, little kind of configurations of flowers in vases as well. As I mentioned, you'll find butterflies and dragonflies. Some of them are quite clear as well, as you can see there. Beautiful. This one's a pretty one because you've got all sorts of little ladybirds in here, little dragonflies as well. Beautiful fruits and berries in there. Again, they're nice big flowers with those ones. Again, nice tones, nice sunshine colours with these as well. Really, really pretty. And you are going to get 46 of those. Now, with this particular set, I don't know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'd say 30 stickers in there. Now, granted, some of them are single leaves, but even so, you've got a lot that are the flowers there. And, of course, those little leaves are useful for you to pad out the area as well. So, bearing in mind, you're going to get 46 packs of those. You have got hundreds and hundreds of stickers in there for you to use. And, as I say, all sorts of fabulous colours. Brilliant value at £19.99. Again, as I've mentioned, pop something else in your basket for a tenner, use launch 5, and then that whole basket will drop down by £5. But of course, the price on your screen there, that £25 saving, is only good for this hour, and this hour only. 8 o'clock, they will go up in price. Now, another bumper bundle of card bases. Jelly Bean Crafts. We had a happy hour earlier on, actually. Paola this morning brought you some lovely designs. Now, this one at the front, I'm going to move that one because that's going to play havoc with your eyes. So with these, you have got some fabulous card stock as bases. Now, obviously, very much a grey theme with these ones. So you've got all sorts of different styles. You've got polka dots in here. Some of them are going to play havoc with your eyes when we get to them because they don't particularly like the camera. But then you have got some nice plain card in here as well. Absolutely beautiful through and through. Always good value for money whenever we see Jelly Bean Crafts in a happy hour. And you're getting 100 sheets. Mixture of paper and card in there, but all on that grey theme, which is a nice neutral tone for you to work with. Sometimes if you find black card a little too harsh, then grey has got that softer look to it. And at £12.99 for 100 sheets, I'm sure you'll agree that's a really good price. Again, it's a price that's only good for this hour. It will go up by £7 when we get to 8 o'clock. And of course, if you think about your fiver with your launch 5 code, means that you're only paying in the region of £7.99 for these. Not bad at all, eh? Now, stamps. Oh, stamps. You can do so much with stamps, can't you? Now, this is a brilliant bundle. Personal Impressions, I'm sure you will have come across the name, because they are one of the big names within the craft industry. They have been for many, many years, and we've got some lovely designs here for all sorts of different occasions. Some of them have been designed by Lindsay Mason, who's an amazing artist, and you can see here the lovely sketch detail. And I just love the kind of approachability of these little characters. Perfect for all sorts of different occasions. But you know what? I've just glanced at the screen. I didn't realise you were getting all of these for £13.89. Wow, 99 stamps in total. My goodness. Works out at just 71 pence per stamp. And some of these are quite considerable size stamps. So stamps that you could use as a focal image on your project, some of which could be used for building up background. Some really nice sentiments as well, very much in keeping with the artwork that you've got with these. So a really good value bumper bundle. Brilliant one to team up with maybe some of those other items that we've got on the show if you're looking at creating a crafty gift for somebody, getting your kids into crafting, nieces, nephews, grandchildren. These are the kind of things that you can put into a box, maybe a really useful box, and then have them there for when the kids come round to visit during the holidays. They've got their own little crafty stash there that they will be able to go to and create. We've got some fabulous products that would be perfect to go in one of those boxes. So 176,597, £37 saving. It's not often I can say that to you. You are paying just £13.89. And as I mentioned before, that if you use that launch 5 code, your basket needs to go up to £25, but that launch 5 code will mean that you're actually only paying £8.89 for these. Wow, that is phenomenal. Amazing deal. Love it. Now, one of the most popular items that we had during this hour, and I'm going to bring them forward just so as you can see them, and these are your A4 magnetic sheets. Now, you're not going to get your dies with them. So these are obviously for demonstration purposes to show that they are indeed magnetic. Now you can use them for your die storage. You can punch these with holes so they can go into albums if you're wanting to for your storage. But you could actually use these for fridge magnets as well if you wanted to. And this kind of price, definitely a consideration. $9.99, you're going to get 10 sheets there. They're A4 in size, as you can see. They're 500 microns, so really good thickness to them. So if you're wanting to get these, I would certainly go as quickly as you possibly can to check your basket out, because they are proven to be very, very popular. And again, another nice way of getting that basket up to £25 or more. So if you're wanting your magnetic sheets, the details are there on your screen. 933686. Now, with regards to all the goodies that we've been bringing to you, obviously you've got post and packing to be added on. I don't know about you, but I don't like saving and then having to spend it on my post and packing. Well, we have a thing here called Freedom membership. And what that means is you pay a monthly fee and it entitles you to place as many orders as you like without a penny more post and packing. And here is Leonie to explain more.
Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom Members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with the craft store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888 and join Freedom today.
Certainly makes sense. Keeps it simple as well. So when you see a price on your screen, you know that is the price delivered to your door. So £14.98, for instance, if you're going for one of our 7-day savers. Didn't mention these, did I? Now, something else that we do here, and we do very, very well, are 7-day savers. Now, on a Sunday, 8 o'clock in the morning, what we do is we bring you a fabulous bundle of goodies, all sorts of different things that are brought to you with a discounted price. Now, whereas we've got a happy hour and the prices go up in the end of the hour, these last for a week. 7-day savers if there's enough stock for them to last that long. Now, Pink Ink designs, if you've not been introduced to them yet here at the craft store, you will soon meet them, I am sure. And they bring some amazing designs to us in a whole variety of different styles. Now, this is brilliant because what you've got here is an art journal kit. So you've got some beautifully hand-illustrated drawings, all illustrated by the lovely Kathy. Absolutely amazing artist, and you can see here it's giving you full instructions, page 1, page 2, your score line in there as well. And this enables you to build up your fabulous journal pages with dimensional extras. You've got 3-dimensional pages, you've got additional elements that you can work with these to really build up some amazing pieces. Your jacket, again, all in there, all explained, all your folds, how to get those pages in place and how to create something quite incredible with regards to these. And these are lovely. You're getting 2 of these sets in there. I love the little hedgehog there. So cute. So cute. Absolutely adorable pieces, and this is where you'll see that amazing artwork from Pink Ink. So with this particular one, you've got your dimensional cards in this particular set. So I don't know, they're both on the same item number. Oh, there's 2 different item numbers, is there? I don't know. We're just going to check that one. That we looked at was the art journal. And then we've got your dimensional cards. It all comes together. All comes together for £14.98, really. My goodness, wow, that is a good price. So this one is your dimensional cards. You've got your little illustrations there to give you a little kind of helping hand with how these come together. And this is something that you will pick up. The sense of humour that the girls have got, I love that. Gone fishing, and he's not gone by himself, as he's taken a few buddies with him. Again, gardeners don't just grow old, they go to pot. Do like that one as well. And again, here you can see your legend in lycra there. Another gear older. Oh, that is corny. Again, you've got your instruction card with this one. You've got all of your elements as well. And it's nice because you can add your colour to these, create your fabulous projects, and then construct them all in one sitting. So if you like to sit in front of the TV, maybe doing a little bit of watercolouring, a little bit of painting, colouring in, then you can do that quite easily with these. And then when you have your session that you're going to put them all together, you just follow those instructions to create your fabulous cards. So that's Pink Ink. You will come across Pink Ink if you are a new viewer to us here. And another company, if you've not already been introduced to them, is All and Create. And these, you always love it when we bring All and Create stencils and elements to you during our 7-day savers. Look at the price on these. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant value for me. You're saving £12 with these ones. For £9.97, you are getting these amazing stencils. And these, you'll learn from All and Create. You can collect these. Each one of their items that they bring to us, whether it's a stencil, whether it's a stamp set, will have a number. They're an international company, so it's a nice way for all the different countries who get involved with these to be able to kind of identify these. So with this particular one, you've got 2 of your smaller stencils, your larger stencils, creating that almost like pebbly backdrop. Do like that one. It's kind of your circles, but not circles. Like those. And these come together for you, as I say, £9.97. You are loving these. We are busy with regards to these ones. So I might try and bring these into a demonstration. Or show you how they work anyway, because I've kind of got a bit of a plan in mind. But, OK, we'll have a look at those in a little while, I think. Now, this is a brilliant bundle. Now, you've got loads of A5 pieces within here. And it's a mixed media bundle, so you've got all sorts of different things for different styles of projects. All A5, so perfect for you to use. I love these because I would be using these as blending mats because you can use them quite easy. Of course, you can punch holes in them, use them as your covers. Polypropylene, if you're wanting to know the proper name for those. So there you go, you're going to get some of those. Don't know how many sheets of these you're going to get, but you're going to get quite a few of those, 5 of those. Then you've got your media board. So this is brilliant quality grey board. You can see that, really thick, perfect for your bases again. 300 micron with those. So again, if you have got a hole punch, something like a crocodile, then you can punch holes in that and actually turn that into your journal covers. And of course, if you want a craft knife and cut through those, you can do. So you've got those in there, 3 sheets of that. Some amazing mirror board in there. You're getting a lot of mirror board. A mirror board's brilliant, especially if you're wanting to work with things like your alcohol markers, because of course you can use them and they create an amazing kind of backlit look when you're working with your alcohol markers. They are smooth on the back, so you don't have to use them on the mirror side if you don't want to. Most people would buy these with that opportunity because of course with mirror card we use it for matching and layering, we use it often for die cutting sentiments and all sorts of different areas where we just want to accent something, and you might just have a little hint of a colour of the mirror card, should I say, just at the backdrop. So being able to buy it at such a phenomenal price is very, very key. So £9.99 for all of those. Again, phenomenal value. This isn't a happy hour deal. You have until Sunday next week at 8 a.m. It's a 7-day saver. But if stock sells out, then sadly we have to say goodbye to it. Now, when we bring a 7-day saver, we bring several to you. So let's have a look at some of the others that we've got. So we have got all sorts. You've got 6 days, 12 hours, 30 minutes to take advantage of these. They were launched at 8 o'clock this morning, so it's a good time to get involved with these. You've got some brilliant bundles there. You've got some stamping paper there, as you can see. You've got All and Create stamps there. Fabulous little sashiko sewing set. It has been a very popular kit, this particular one. I heard about this one earlier on. So yeah, lots of you taking advantage of this one. And it's a lovely style. We often see the lovely Jill Clay come and join us, teaching us how to do sashiko, and that's the way that you can actually craft with it. So yeah, like that little bundle, take advantage of that one while you've got the opportunity. And I love those hobby bags as well. Nice little storage bags like those, £13.99. And incidentally, if you are going for any of the happy hour deals during this hour and you're wanting to add any other goodies in, they could be 7-day savers, they could be other things from the website, but make sure when you're checking your basket out, you get it to that £25 or more. Take advantage of those fivers. You only have until tomorrow to take advantage of those because it all finishes then. So I'm going to work with one of the little card bases that we've got in that craft set that we were looking at earlier on. So I've got 2 little card bases, an A6 one, and we've got a little square one there as well. You've got vellum, you've got background papers and things like that. So I'm just going to do a quick basic little card really working with this. So let's grab some card to start with and we'll get stamping a little design on there. So we'll use some watercolour card, I think, so you can move the colour around a little bit. Got my stamping platform, so let's just move some of these magnets out of the way. And I think I'm going to work with one of the little characters from the personal impression set that we'd got earlier on, because there's loads of stamps in there. 99 stamps, and you're paying less than £14 for them. That is absolutely amazing value. So what have I chosen and where have I put them? Here you go, got them over here. I've gone for the little gardener because I think it's a lovely little cute character there with this one. So this particular is just one of those stamp sets. So on this particular one, you've got your little gardener, as you can see there. This could be a little card for our Janice. She's been out on the allotment today, and I noticed on the social media, she's been, I presume she's been planting potatoes, not digging them up. I don't know whether it's going in or coming out season for potatoes. I'm not sure. But she's been in the down the allotment anyway. You've got this lovely little one down here feeding the ducks, as you can see there. And you've got honeybees and a little beehive. So I'm going to work with the little character there who's digging the garden. So let's move these ones out of the way. And nice clear stamps as well, so really easy for you to work with. And the beauty of these is you can very, very easily just use them in things like your stamp platform as well. I'm just going to pick that up like so, and I'm just going to use a VersaFine Claire. I'm going to actually do a grey colour, because sometimes black can be a little bit harsh sometimes. So we'll go in with a grey and add some ink to give more of a kind of sketchy look to this one. And I thought, well, we might use some of those 3-dimensional flowers. In fact, I've left them down the other end, so I'll pick up some of those. I think the pack that I opened up were quite cute ones, so we might work with those. So there we go, and pop that little character down, give it a good press. What you can do, I got this from tip from, oh gosh, I can't think what the lady's name was. It was an American stamper that we had as a guest via Skype a little while ago. And she actually used a sweatband to press down and get the pressure on there, which is useful. I'm sorry, Molly. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember what the lady's name was. That doesn't ring a bell. But look at that for detail. Isn't that cute? Love it. Right, so we've got our little character now, and I'm just going to add a little bit of colour. So let's just move everything out of the way. I must remember to put that stamp back because it's not my stamp. They'll be coming home with me otherwise. Just give it a little bit of a wipe over just to get that ink off there. Wonderful. And pop that, whoops, from that cardstock. Pop that back on the stamp sheet. I think it was that sheet there, wasn't it? Which way around was it? Or just pop it on any old how. We'll sort that out in a minute. I've got some sentiments. I'll use a sentiment from that stamp set in a few moments as well. I'm just going to use some pencils, watercolour pencils, just to add a little bit of colour, and a water brush pen. And, well, what colour should we go for? What colour jumper should we go for to start with? Oh, a lilac one. Fabulous. So, very stylish gardener, obviously. So I've just got a little bit of a pencil that I'm using here just to add a little bit of colour to there. So it's a nice easy way to work with your pencils. Don't ever dip your water brush pencils into water because you don't want to get water going through your actual pencil. But if you're using something like a water brush pen and you're just literally just touching the tip there, then not an issue at all. And of course with these stamps, if you do want to go ahead and do kind of all the depth of where the colour is under the arms there, then it's something that you can do quite easy, just follow those lines. But I'm just very quickly going over like so. There we go. Kind of like that. That looks all right, doesn't it? What about wellies? What colour wellies should we go for? Cream wellies. They're not very practical wellies, are they, if they're cream? We're being stylish, aren't we? Okay, fair enough. Just add a bit more colour there. I love it. There we go. What was that phrase? Over. Beauty is pain. Oh, that's what you were told when you're having your eyebrows waxed. Yes. Fair enough. Don't know if you'll find a rubber stamp with that on, but we'll put that one in the memory bank. You never know. It could be a useful one. That's a bit better, isn't it? See that colour a little bit more there. So, I don't know. I'm going to kick against the trend, actually. I'm going to go for different colour wellies. I'm going to go for, red wellies, I think. Red wellies, red and purple. There's that poem again, isn't it, about wearing red and purple together? So we're going to go for a little bit of red with those wellies. Oh, that's a good pop of red, isn't it? Good red wellies, those ones are. So again, as you can see, they're gorgeous. I wonder what he's digging. What do you think he's putting in the ground? Could be potatoes like our Janice. Oh, he's planting a honey tree. Oh, you're getting into this, Molly. Is there such a thing, a honey tree? I thought it was actually bees that made honey. Well, this is true. Yeah, she has a very good point, yeah. I thought it was bumblebees that made the honey, but like she said, bears don't actually garden, and I think it's got a fair argument with that one, Molly. Fair argument. I'll let you have that one. Oh, dear. Love it. Now, we'll add a little bit of colour because obviously need to make our bear have a little bit of colour. So just make sure we're going to go with the brown. So again, just add a little bit of colour to this. Now, don't forget the stamp set that I'm working with here. You've actually got 100 stamps within that set. Oh, is it the 199? Well, you could cut one in half, couldn't you? In fact, some of the sentiments, you could separate it, because I'm just looking at some of the sentiments that we've got here, and you've got things like many happy returns. But what you could do is if you separate them up, if you wanted to give you a little bit more scope with that, it's just get a little bit of water out of that, because it's not moving the colour around as much. So there we go, we've got our fabulous little bear coming together there, as you can see. He's got a very stern face. He's really concentrating on that digging, isn't he? If it's a day like today and he's out there with his jumper on, then really, my goodness. He seems to have forgotten his trousers there, but we won't worry about that. And just keep adding that colour and adding that colour. So as I say, just stamping and colouring, having a little bit of fun with this. This is something that anybody could get involved with. The kids could get involved with these, have some fun with these. And you've got bears and little frogs and all sorts of different characters for all sorts of occasions. So whether it's a card that you're making for a male, a friend or member of the family, then you're going to have elements in there that are going to be perfect. You're also going to have perfect ones for the ladies in your life as well. I know Mother's Day has been and gone, but you've got things like Auntie's birthdays and things like that. Happy birthday to my sister as well. It's her birthday tomorrow. So, yeah. Just before, Andrea, my youngest sister, and sadly, as many people have had, lockdown birthdays, so this year is a substantial birthday plus one. That's how we're working with it. But we will be able to have a little bit of a celebration in the garden, I'm sure of that. So let's just get a little bit of grey together for the, what's it called, shovel, spade, whatever you want to call it. And then again, we'll take a little bit of that up the handle up there. Do we add a coloured handle? I don't know. Should we add a bit of colour for the handle? We might do. But you can just, as much or little detail as you can see there. I will take it right the way up to the top, I think. Keep it nice and simple. There we go. It's a shame she's not into gardening, otherwise she could have had this as a card. No, it's all right, I'm organised, I've got her a card. It's not a problem. So, this little character, let's get some scissors and just fussy cut around him. Now, I'm not a big cutter-outerer. I like my dies, I must admit. So with this particular one, I'm not going to take an awful lot of time. Just going to very quickly just fussy cut around the edge. I'm not going to worry too much about the white areas with this one as well. So this is quite a thick cardstock that we've got with this. Sometimes I will move the card, if you can, but sometimes the card, like this particular water, I think this is a Bockingford card, it's quite a thick cardstock, which makes it a little bit tricky sometimes to manoeuvre through your scissors. Obviously, you've got a fluffy bear, but I'm not going to worry about those edges. I'm just going to quickly go around then. I probably should have given this a little bit of a blast with a heat gun as well, just to make sure it's dry, but we won't worry too much about that one as well. There we go. Pop that around there. And of course, obviously, if you've got a bit more time, you probably go into the areas that are inside the design as well and take those away. I will take one of my brown pencils though and just kind of ground him. You have got a little bit of a grounding line there anyway, but we'll just kind of just do a bit of a wobbly line like that. And then just add a little bit of brown. Whoops, okay, not quite sure what happened there. The cardstock all falling on the floor, so there we go. Add a little bit of colouring in there and then just come back in with your brush there just to kind of soften those lines out a little bit there. You could put little carrots or something in there, couldn't you, if you wanted to? So there we go, there's our little character. And we can start putting that together with some of the stuff that we've got on the show. I'm going to use some of the foam tape, I think, as well, lift him up a little bit. So again, what you could do if you wanted to is kind of go in with additional colours behind if you wanted to kind of just give a little bit. If you're not kind of fussy cutting it, you can kind of set this in. I'm just trying to find a bit of a grey pencil there, maybe to just kind of add a little bit of colour in the background there, just so it's not quite as white, because you might not necessarily want to cut those landlocked areas. I know I probably wouldn't bother, to be honest, but just by knocking the colour back, you don't tend to notice them quite as much. And of course, if you want to, you can kind of add your water and move those around, but I'm just going to leave that just as it is like so. So we've got our little bear. We'll just pop him to one side for the moment. We've got our little cards. Now, we don't need to do an awful lot with these, to be honest. All you need to do is add your little character, and we've got a little sentiment that can go to the side there. If you're wanting to multi-layer up, then potentially you could use a green tone. I just used the little bit of grey there, didn't I? But if you wanted to go in with the green, it probably would make it kind of fall back a little bit more so. So let's just go over a little bit with the green there, just to make it disappear a little bit into the background. And I'm going to bring my water brush pen in this time, because I think that might make it not stand out. I'm being a bit pernickety with this, which I do tend to do sometimes. So I'm just going to put that little bit of colour. 14 minutes, really? Gosh. I thought this hour was going to take ages to go being on my own, but it's gone really quick. Wow. Okie dokie. So there we go. See how that's kind of dropped back now? So it's kind of a canny way of not necessarily doing your fussy cutting as well. So, oh yeah, shovel. Forgot about your shovel bit, didn't I there? Put that in there. It would annoy me too, Molly, so thank you. A little bit of water there again, just to move that colour around. And as I say, it's a nice, clever little way of losing those white areas and knocking them back. So, we've got our little character. We've got a little bit of the double-sided foam. So I'm going to lift him up so he's actually sitting a little bit proud. So this has been a very, very popular item. To be honest, it always is, because it's a brilliant way. Oh, where's my magnet come from there? It's a brilliant way for you to get hold of your foam on a continual run with regards to this one. So I'm just going to run a couple of pieces down there just to support our little character with regards to this one. Yeah, they're all that we've got. I think quite a few people have had a little dip into it. So when you get yours, you will have 40 meters on your roll. We don't. We don't. Now, if I knew where Kirsty was, I'd get her to hand the tape in. But I've got no idea. She disappeared somewhere. She'll pop up again later on, I'm sure. So yeah, if you're wanting your foam tape, then there you go. You can see you're getting a lot of foam on that tape there. It's 1 centimetre wide, 3 millimetres deep as well. So really good thickness with regard to that. So popping our little character down like so. I'm going to add a few of those little 3-dimensional flowers, I think. So these are quite cute. These are lovely because what you've got with these, you've kind of got your little trails of your leaves. So we've got these which are going to basically just, you peel them back and they've kind of got an element of clearness about them. They've got lovely little shimmer with them as well. So you can kind of run that up your card. But what you've also got with these, oops, I stuck that down a little bit too soon, so let's just lift that up a little bit. But what you've got with these as well is you've got the ability where you can actually bring the leaves away from your card like so. So the leaves on this occasion aren't sticky. You could pinch them if you wanted to as well. I'm not going to because I'm so heavy-handed. I'll just end up breaking them off. But yeah, oh, there you go. You can see, just kind of give them a little pinch, make them more leaf shape as you go. There's loads of detail on them. You've got a little bit of foiling on these as well. You've got the adhesive where the adhesive needs to be. So with these, on this particular one, it's the stem of the plant they're running up. But you can see you are getting loads within this set. The brilliant bundle, you're getting, I think it's 46 packs. And on the one sheet that I picked up, I counted, I think it's about 30 stickers. Obviously, it varies from kind of pack to pack, but you've got all sorts in there. So you've got butterflies in there, you've got dragonflies, you've got the fabulous flowers featuring within here as well. And they're just really pretty to work with. The adhesive, as I say, is where the adhesive needs to be. So the one that I'm actually using is a little flower. So if you wanted to, you could glue it all down, but I kind of like the idea of those elements sticking up like so. There you go, so there. And then what you could do is add one of the smaller ones potentially, because you've got different sizes. I think I might go for the medium size one though. And then I can pop that in and just put it on the wonk, as we say in the Midlands. I don't know, is it a very big flower or a very little bear? I don't know, that's a question, isn't it? And then, of course, what you could do is add to that if you wanted to. You've got all your fabulous sentiments with your stamp, so you've got loads of little sentiments that you could add to that one. But I think you get the idea of that one. Looks kind of cute, doesn't it? And then, of course, you've got all the other ones. So if you wanted to add others, you could do. And additional little leaves as well. So if you're wanting to kind of do a few fallen little leaves, you can do. So absolutely loads with these ones. So again, as I say, you can stamp a sentiment and pop that on there. But we'll leave that for the time being. I think we'll leave it like so. So there you go. Isn't that cute? Like it. So I'm going to pop that to one side. Now, of course, our 7-day savers, we were looking at All and Create, weren't we, with those? So shall we have a little look at how we can work with these? Now, I'm just thinking what I've got in my stash that I can work with these. So I think we've got some things that I can work with. Whoops. Myself stuck to everything. So let's go with, I've got my Distress Oxides actually, so that should work, I think. So we'll bring in a couple of those. We've got the pink one there, and I've got, where have they gone? I've just looked at them, they're in my stash. So I've got, I think is it Picked Raspberry, that one? Where have they gone? Just this moment, I had them and they've just, oh, there they are. They've slid down in the box. So, Distress Oxide, as you can see there. So, I need some better organised storage, don't I? Wonder where I could get some of that at about 9 o'clock this evening. I need Mr. Mike Pickles to sort me out, don't I, with regards to my storage. So, yeah, I'm going to tune in at 9 o'clock, and I suggest you do as well, because there's a lot that you can be able to do with that. Now, I'm just having a little look. I haven't actually got something that I was hoping to be able to use. So I'm just going to use like a little cloth that I've got. Hopefully you should be able to get away with that. So let's just fold that up and use that as a baby wipe. And bring in some cardstock. Cardstock would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So bringing this in. Now, I haven't got any stencil tape with it, me, so I'm just going to kind of hold it and hope for it as we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... in fact, I'm going to use one of the little blending mats. Oh, you are good. I couldn't find mine, so I've got some in my trolley somewhere, but not to worry. So I'm going to actually use some from that mixed media set that we had earlier on. I have got a blending mat, but that's quite a big one, so I'm going to move that out of the way. And these ones are just a nice little size. So this is, again, one of your 7-day savers. So you can use these to put your inks on, and then just bring your inks in where you need into. So again, there we go with that one. And I just find my little spray, because I've got a little spray somewhere within here, I think. Have I not? No, I might have taken it out. Not to worry. Not to worry, we can work with it just as the way that it is. I'm just going to dab it into there. That's fine. Get a little bit of water on there. Oh, it's an interesting colour. I don't know who's been working with this before, but not to worry. Okay, so... a little bit of water in there. In fact, just put a little bit of water from a water brush pen. There we go. A little bit of water in that one as well. Okay, so with these, obviously All and Create bring us a fabulous range. It's gone a little bit kind of orangey, that pink, because I've got some yellow on there. And basically what you've got is you've got these fabulous stencils that, depending on the cardstock that you're working with, depends on the results you get, but you can kind of just put those colours through. And I'm kind of doing, well, I'm hoping it'll work out as a kind of ombre effect with these ones. And yeah, obviously you can smooth and move that colour around. Just be careful, because obviously I've not stuck the stencil down with this particular one, but when you actually put the colour through like so, whoops, oh, moved a little. Would help if I'd have thought about using these before we actually started the show, which I didn't. So apologies for that. I did a bit too much water there, but yeah, moving the colour around just very, very carefully. So the pink has actually gone kind of orangey with this one, and I'm just going to pull some of that colour down a little bit like so, and then bring in some from the bottom. Okay, and then whoops, move my fingers around like so, and then in fact, I'm going to change it a little bit to what I was thinking of. So lift the stencil off. Hopefully I haven't got too much underneath. A little bit splodgy, but not too bad. I'm happy with that. Just bring that towel in just to try and dry it off a little bit. And then I think what I might do is just bring in a little micron pen. Can I just very quickly give that a little bit of a blast? Just while I give you the details on the screen there. Obviously, this is one of your 7-day saver stencils. You're actually getting 3 of these in there. So 2 that are similar size to the one that I'm working with there, and also your Pebbles one as you've got there, as you can see. And they're nice to work with in loads and loads of different ways, to be honest. But I'll just quickly pop that one down there, as you can see. Just drying that off. And the reason I've dried it off is I'm going to come in with a little micron pen, and then you can just kind of doodle with these then. So you can just do like a little faux stitch detail. I'm just going to start off with the little star that we've got in the top there, and just kind of trace round that design, the different segments that you've got. Just basically just doodle with them really, if you wanted to. You can do all sorts of this, and this is one way of doing it, obviously working through the stencil. But then if you wanted to add additional detail, you could go back in with one of the stencils over the top as well. So just kind of doing that little broken line there. Or you can literally just kind of do a wiggly line and trace out those areas that you've got. Going around like so. And then if you wanted to, what you could do is actually sit the stencil over the top if you wanted to, and kind of come in with different stencils, or just simply just trace out those designs. If you want to do kind of a little bit of a Zen doodling, then of course you can fill in those areas that you've added in. And obviously add all your detail. Gosh, did you hear my tummy rumble? I need hot cross buns, that's what I need. And then obviously the other stencils that you've got, I've only got the 2 small ones, but of course the other way you could do this if you wanted to is just kind of overlay them and use them and just trace around the design on the stencil if you wanted to as well. So just kind of rest your pen around on the outside and draw the design through there as well. Pick out different areas if you wanted to. You can trace around the numbers. Obviously you've got the numbers with this particular one. Add in additional detail in there and kind of just following those areas around with these. So there's loads of ways you can work with them. And obviously we regularly see All and Create here who will add, obviously they're the little kind of detail to those as well. So not the best of artwork. I'm not a mixed media crafter really. Well, like at home, I like to do a little bit at home when I haven't got an audience with them. But yeah, it just gives you a few little ideas. And as I say, these ones are so affordable because of the price that you've got on your screen there as a 7-day saver. Never really thought about that one. Need to clean that one up because it's going to get back on display. So yeah, you're going to get all of those 7-day savers. You have through up until next Sunday to take advantage of them. My top tip for this hour though has been those little stickers, because I think they are absolutely amazing. You're going to get 46 of these. Don't forget your little cards as well. So if you're wanting these, you're getting loads. They're all got a little bit of self-adhesive nature to them. So adhesive where the adhesive needs to be. So the centre of the flowers, the centre of the stems, and then you can lift up those petals, lift up those leaves as you need to. So really good value for money, and they have been popular during this hour. I hope you're adding something else into your basket though, taking that basket through £25 and then using Launch 5. And if you're looking for other goodies to pop into your basket to bump that total up, there's loads to choose from. So you could add additional cardstock in if you wanted to. You could go for those fabulous little LED lights. They're always useful to have in your stash. Or maybe go for your jumbo phone. That's another one that's been popular this hour. Or you could even go for 2 lots of those stickers if you wanted to. Doesn't matter, just make sure that you get that basket to £25 or more. 7-day savers, of course, you can use that code on those as well. And another one that's been popular has been the pink ink one. Not surprised, that is a really nice bundle there. So yeah, always popular. Even at that full price, that would be a popular one, £26.48. So thank you for your company. I will see, it's about a week's time because I'm going to have a week off. So I'm hoping that I don't get snowed in, because somebody's told me snow is expected. I want sunshine. So I will leave you in the safe and capable hands of my mate, lovely Yanis. And he's back with a fabulous Angie and our 1-day special. It's an amazing deal. Launched at 6 o'clock, and we are talking diamond dots. Then he's back with a lovely mic that I need to watch for really useful boxes.
Tune in and purchase this weekend and you will receive £5 off any order of £25 or more using the voucher code LAUNCH5. And you can do this as many times as you like. Welcome to the Craft Store, your home of everything crafts. Have you heard of Freedom? Did you know that as a Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £7.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Freedom members badge, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with the Craft Store more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause if you're going away, or you can cancel at any time you decide. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 88888 and join Freedom today.
I am Matthew Palmer, professional artist with the SAA, the UK's largest and friendliest art community. The SAA exists to inform, encourage and inspire all who want to paint, and that's exactly what you'll learn to do with me as your teacher. As a self-taught artist of 30 years ago, I know the challenges of a white piece of paper and learning how to paint. But with me and the SAA, I'll show you how easy watercolour painting really is. I want to show you my watercolour painting techniques, and I want to get you over that white paper fear and get you started and develop your watercolour painting. So whether you're a beginner or an advanced artist, I've got some fantastic watercolour techniques that will get you started and take you even further on your watercolour journey.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter.
Exciting news! For the 5th year in a row, the Craft Store has been awarded the top accolade of the Platinum Trusted Service Award from Feefo. These awards recognise businesses that deliver exceptional experiences as rated by you, our customers, and we are honoured to have been selected. The Trusted Service Award means you can shop with confidence based on the reviews from over 60,000 The Craft Store customer experiences. Thank you for your independent reviews. It means a lot to us.
For the past 6 years, Hochanda's been your home of crafts, hobbies and arts.
We've got some exciting news. We've got a brand new name.
From April the 1st, we'll be changing our name to The Craft Store.
This will make it easier for you to find us when scrolling through your TV channel guides and searching for us online.
Nothing else is changing. We'll be the same Hochanda that we've always been.
We're just getting a brand new name.
Demonstration-led, full of inspiration and variety, with our own dash of personality.
Welcome to The Craft Store, your home of everything crafts.
Hello everybody and a warm welcome. So we've got a second look at our fantastic one-day special. What if I could tell you, you could be taking this beautiful little pup home with you, and this is the good bit because Angela has assured me that he is house trained.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Definitely house trained?
Definitely house trained.
Good boy. Now I've also taught him another trick as well. Stay. Good boy. But no, look, joking aside, diamond dots, they're they really do, I think, capture something very special in artwork. And if you think about it, having artwork in your home, you're getting this double aspect with diamond dots, because it is the sheer enjoyment, and I'm speaking from personal experience, of actually creating your beautiful diamond dots design. And then it's displaying it, it's hanging it in your home, it's seeing people's reactions. You can gift it as well. So if you imagine, this would be a lovely gift for somebody in their home as well. I tell you, someone who is an absolute authority when it comes to diamond dots is the lovely Angela. Hello.
Hello again.
Angie, when you were telling a really nice story, because you were saying your introduction to diamond dots, you were at an event.
Yes.
And you saw them a mile
away. Yeah.
And that's the thing with diamond dots, the images that we have around us here, you can see them from afar and your eye just gravitates towards them. So you were like a moth to the flame. You were led to diamond dots. And it was nice because the Diamond Dots team said to you, look, here, take this home and just try it.
Yeah, it was a case of, I was looking for a new hobby, because I've done the cake decorating, I've done the paper crafting and stuff. I just wanted something for a hobby, because everything I was working with. Okay. So just something for myself. And I spotted it, and I went straight across, and I just fell in love with it. The first thing I saw was the Midnight Cat. And I just...
Which is very much like your cat, Prince.
Yeah, fell in love with it straight away, just got chatting, and... the guys was asking me what I did for a living, so I told them that, you know, I just freelance, and they asked me to take one home and give it a go, because I was going back the next day. And I just worked on it. I had no tea, I just finished it. I just loved it so much, I got so engrossed with it. Didn't realise how long I'd been there. And I went back the next day to give them the review, because they asked for a review, and they couldn't believe that I'd finished it sort of in those few hours. I just loved it so much.
It is, and I'll say there is a warning attached to diamond dots, because there is something incredibly Moorish about it. You do want to continue in the best possible way, and I found, and it's so nice here, the craft store, I was going to say Hochanda. Oh, the craft store. But it's so nice because as presenters we're incredibly fortunate that we get to try the kits and products on the show and get to use them. And I've said to you very kindly, it was the Princess Dragon. Dragon Princess, sorry.
Really there?
The Dragon Princess, and it's a staggeringly good piece. And I'll tell you the actual story. So the reason why Angela gave it to me, we were doing a show working on the Dragon Princess, and throughout the show I was saying to her, it just looks so good. And it was one of the things, I was spending the show watching Angela work on this Dragon Princess, and I was saying, this looks incredible. At the end of the show, because she opened up a kit, and then you couldn't take it back with you, said, well, look, would I like to finish it?
Yeah,
and I very, very gratefully took it off your hands. And in my experience, so I went home with my wife, and I said to my wife, look, diamond dots, she's seen the show, said, let's do this together. And it was just so nice to be able to turn off the TV. Yes. And I apologise if you heard this story. There it is, there's Dragon Princess.
She's gorgeous.
The thing is, you have to see the piece done, because when you actually see it in real life, you'll appreciate how, and believe me on this, and you know I'd never lie to you, it is so good. It's staggeringly good, and the way the facets and the special beads in there. But so my wife and I, we spent a few evenings where we just turned off the TV and we spent a couple of hours just working on it, and it was so nice. We chatted. It was nice to have the TV off and actually just talk and do some crafting together, which is great. Then the little one came along. And unfortunately, it's been put on the back burner, which is fine. I will get back to it. Just going to go back to the one-day special. I know we're busy for this. I'm going to pick it up, because here's the thing with diamond dots. You have to appreciate it as a whole. You can see that here. That is just such an adorable image. So anybody who just loves dogs, this is incredible. But equally, as a piece of art, I think it's fantastic. So whether you've got a dog at home yourself, or if you know somebody that has a dog that would really appreciate this. And I could imagine this in any room, Angela.
Oh, yeah. And the other thing is, if you've got a child maybe that's always wanted a puppy, but you don't want a puppy, make it as a present.
Yeah, that's nice.
For a puppy for a child or something to have in their room. Because it's so cute, and I think they'd love it just as much. And you've made it for them.
This reason why diamond dots is so, I believe, such an authority in this style of art, and they were the creators, the innovators of it. Yeah. Look at the realism that you're able to achieve in diamond dots. That's achieved with the beautiful faceted dots, but also the shading in there. I mean, it is stunningly done. So you're telling me the process, it's printed, Angela, and then what happens?
So what we do is, or what they do is, they print the picture onto the canvas first, but they do it the old-fashioned way, so it's one layer on top of another. So that if you catch it with your stylus, You're not going to spoil it, you're not going to take the picture away. But then we print the picture again with the adhesive, so you've got no sticky mess anywhere.
Yeah.
You haven't got to bother with bits of glue. Trying to stick a facet on with a little bit of glue is going to make a mess.
Yeah.
But it's also in the detail as well. Although when you see the picture done, it looks like there's 4 or 5 colours. If you get close, I mean, this one has got 18 different colours in it.
18?
It's all about the shading so that you get the dimension on it as well. So they really concentrate, just like pixels on a photo.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That's the way they do it.
That's
So
exactly
just
it.
like a pixel, yeah.
It's an adorable image, and it's a great one-day special. For $23.98, you're not only getting the printed canvas and obviously your diamond dots, you're also getting, and I love this, because again, just talking from my own experience, with the Dragon Princess, so I had one of the tools,
Yeah.
and I let my wife have it. I said, because it's the best. I said, look, you have the tool.
Yeah.
And I had something, it was like one of these pick-up sort of pencil things.
Yeah.
Just to make do. I much preferred
the
the tool.
same,
I
yeah.
was kind of watching my wife working with it, thinking, oh, I want to be working with that tool. So the tool, now you are getting the accessory pack as well. There are 2 more additional tools, so you're going to have 3 in total. And I like the ergonomics of it. I know it sounds very silly-telly talking about ergonomics, but that soft foam around it, very easy to work with.
It makes a difference for gripping and everything. It's comfortable.
Yeah, you've got your wax. I know you said you've got hundreds of these.
Yeah.
Like one little bit lasts a very long time.
I've done so many kits, as you can imagine, and I've only used sort of 1 or 2 pots. And I've got, this is why I'm able to, if anybody runs out of anything, I can just send it out to them free of charge, because we've got so many left.
Yeah.
You can hardly use any of it, to be fair.
Well, we're just looking at this as a piece of artwork, Angela, if you were to buy a piece of artwork of this size, now I've got to point out it does not come with the frame. But the beauty of that is then you can get it framed however you like.
Yeah.
But a printed canvas of this size, if you were to buy artwork of this nature, think how much you would pay. I mean, for $23.98 to have this, to have the accessory pack in there as well, it's a phenomenally good one-day special.
And the fun of doing it for yourself rather than just buying a ready-made picture. You've gone and created it yourself, and like you said before, people come to your house, they see them, oh, where did you get that? Well, actually, I've made that. It's such a nice thing to say to somebody, isn't it?
Just as an experience.
Yeah.
And it is such a joy to actually do diamond dots, and Angela's going to be demonstrating throughout this hour, but I can speak and attest from personal experience. It is, and look, we're not making any medical claims here, but I found it incredibly relaxing, incredibly cathartic, and it is something that you lose yourself in.
Yeah,
I mean, all of a sudden we start, and then it's 3 hours later, you're like, I can't believe the time.
Yeah.
Great access points. If you want to have a go at this, if you can imagine this in your home, or if you know somebody who will just appreciate this wonderful little pup that's looking for a home, $23.98 your price, saving £6, $354,578. That's the one-day special. We got another new today, and we've got another very cute dog. Very different, though. So we've gone from our little pup to possibly one of the coolest dogs you're going to see in a very long while. It's our Hug-a-Pug. Look at this. Yes, Angela. All I'm going to say is yes. So Hug-a-Pug, the team, we were all talking, because we were saying that Hug-a-Pug just reminded us of someone here at the craft store, and we couldn't wait. We were looking at it like, this just reminds us. It is the spitting image, I would say, the dog embodiment of our director, Marcus.
I was thinking somebody else, but never mind.
Okay. You weren't mouthing somebody. So you're
We
looking
won't go
at
there.
it. Because the thing is, I've seen Marcus. He sometimes rocks the glasses. He's got the bow tie. He's a very dapper gent. So this is, if you've ever wondered what Marcus, our director, looks like, there he is. I do. Look, Angela, joking aside, I love Hug-a-Pug. And the thing is, Hug-a-Pug, we've all got friends, and this is their humour. So pug lovers, instantly this is for you. Oh, sorry. Instantly is for you. But equally, I know, off the top of my head, I can count 3 or 4 of my friends, and that's their kind of humour.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing they would definitely have in their home.
Yeah. Pugs have got very, very popular recently as well. There's lots of them about now. You never used to see them before. But now there's most people that I know that's got dogs have got a pug.
Do you know, it's funny you say that, because I know a few people with pugs as well. It's $26.99 your price here, 065087 your item number. I'm going to pick it up, because with these, and I know we've got to move on, but you need to appreciate, look at the size for $26.99. There is a big but here. It's not $26.99 because we are over the £25 mark, which means use the code LAUNCH5 and your Hug-a-Pug will be winging its way to you for the great price of £21.99. Angela, artwork of this size from Diamond Dots for £21.99 is so good.
Yeah, it's a brilliant price. I mean, when we do the shows, it's not that price.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And it's
So
all down
it's
to
amazing price.
We're just really fortunate that Angela has come in today while we've still got our event running, because we are now officially the craft store. So if you have £25 or more in your basket, you'll save a further £5 just quoting or entering the code LAUNCH5. Either do that online or quote it to our call centre staff. I love Hug-a-Pug, and Hug-a-Pug's great at $26.99, but at $21.99 for something like this, off the charts. So there we go. You can see there, £25 in your basket, you save £5. All you need to do is use the code LAUNCH5, and you can see that at the bottom of your screen. Now, we got another new today for you, and this, again, is quite playful, quite cute. This is Flower Shower. I will pick it up. Is that okay, Marcus, if I pick it up? Okay. Marcus, as we know, our director, who looks like Hug-a-Pug. So, just going to see here. You can see this. I mean, it's playful. I love the flower aspect.
Yeah, it's so cute. And like I said, it can go in it, and it's lovely for a child's room. That is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
And like I said before, if you're a seasoned diamond dotter, if you've got,
very cute.
If you've got spare beads at home and you want it for a little boy, just change the pinks for the blue shades that you've got at home.
You could
alter it.
Being somebody who is a proud daddy of a little boy, I would actually really like this in his nursery.
It's
I
lovely,
don't want
isn't
to
it?
fall. I know it's very easy to fall into that trap of pink for girls, boy for boys. But I'd happily have this in his room for him. And it is such a nice piece. And it would actually, because we are now starting to put up little bits of artwork for his nursery.
Lovely.
Something like that. You can see it in any... but not just nurseries. I think this is cute, actually, for all ages.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And the price. Again, look at the size of this. As a project, let's just think about this. If you went to do a craft class, how much would you be paying? Here, you've got a whole project winging its way to you. Open up the box, you can jump straight into it for $16.99.
And it's not just the size of the kit. Remember, there's loads of different colour changes again in that one. So it's the amount of product that you're getting in that box, not just the picture.
So true.
But all the beads that you're getting and the accessories that you're getting as well.
And it's the quality of the beads, the facets. There can be anywhere from 9 to 13 sides to the facets.
Yeah.
Remembering.
Remember that.
Remembering. At $16.99 your price, 852-802 your item number if you want to go for Flower Shower. Okay. Now, we're going to jump onto the website. There is so much to explore. Dragon Princess, that's the one that I'm currently doing. I know it's on hold at the moment, but I will be finishing it. It is spectacular. It's got 5-star reviews. The Peacock, we're going to be seeing that live this hour. Again, the Peacock is such a dramatic piece. And with that Peacock, or anything you see over £25, you're saving an extra £5. For instance, if you want to see that wonderful Serengeti scene that we've just passed, we've got back. Sorry. It was me. £26.99 suddenly becomes £21.99. And also, if we go back for a second, Katie, I apologise, this is producing from the floor. But how about this? The fantastic beauty, the sort of geisha-inspired beauty here. The Kyoto, thank you. The Kyoto, $32.99, saving £5 for a piece. And when you see that piece, you are going to be absolutely dazzled. So lots to explore. Please have a look on our website. Oh, this is a nice one. Oh, the cat sold out, the green-eyed cat, green-eyed beauty. The Jetty's nice, and this